there. Hello everyone, welcome back to Voyage Through Vana'diel, a series that has been on hiatus for around a month. I've been busy with work and playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, and I thought in that absence I wanted to return to this, because as I mentioned during the previous episodes, this series is not under any obligation to be run every week. It's mainly here as a kind of gap between HYRULE JUMBLE and Spoopytober. So I can come back to this whenever I want, do something else maybe. This series has no, I'm trying to get through it, because there's no ending to Voyage Through Vana'diel. As far as I'm concerned, I can end the series right now, and that'll be it. There's no, end objective. Well, the end objective would be completing all of the story in FF11, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. But yes, I see chat is making use of the new Taru Taru emote. Oh god, Spooptober isn't that long away, is it? There's something else as well, which I have chat to Maelstrom about. That also isn't long away, in the end of September. So I need to get on that with someone else and just talk about that, because that's going to be a busy thing for me over August. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I won't go into details what it is, but it is something that I've talked to. It's still early in organisation, but we'll see how it goes. But yes, despite that, Voyage Through Vana'diel chat. What happened last time? So I have a list of what happened last time. I was smart and went for the last episode to make sure I remember what happened. We finished Shadowlord in episode 2. So we finished the Bastok storyline this time with the patch content, where we found out that there's a new Tailkeeper, and that the history between the people of Bastok and I forget what they're called. Oh god, it's been a month. The Vogadon people, they had a bit of a falling out and about this Tailkeeper, and so they tried to discuss it, and then we found out Galka, that's what they're called. Cheers, Mel. Yeah, the Galka basically had a falling out with the Humes, or the Higher, they're called in this, aren't they? Heals. And we found out about the new Tailkeeper, and that someone was reborn, and they finally made it on their pilgrimage through the mountain. And it was pleasant. And we had a lovely little epilogue, and Volker got his ending that he wanted. And I quite enjoyed it. I think I mentioned the last time that I really liked the story for Bastok, and it was pleasant. So this time, chat, we're going to be starting Sandoria, and we're going to be going through the Dragoon quest line a little bit more, now that we've finished the Summoner quest line. So, with that in mind, why don't we get into this? Get started. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hi, it's me. What's that noise? Oh. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. What the fuck was that? I don't know if you guys heard that. Like a squeaky noise. What the fuck was that? I have no idea. Chat. So yeah, let me go through the karma. I think this would be a good thing to remind people about. So if you don't remember, chat, there's an additional kind of thing to this series. In fact, let me add some music, because I don't want us to talk in silence. Sandoria theme. So yeah, wait, I know this background. No, you don't. You don't know this background at all. Alongside watching this playthrough, I thought that might be a little bit boring as a stream series, just me watching videos. So alongside that, I've also got what I'm calling an intermittent challenge event. So every hour, we're going to be doing a little mini game called Guess the Game, where I'm going to have to try and work out a number between 1 and 100. If I fail, then I have to roll a punishment wheel. If I succeed, I have to roll a reward wheel. So with that, there is a currency system. Whenever I roll this wheel, I will gain karma if I fail, or lose karma if I succeed. So currently, we're on 5 attempts, 5 karma. We're going to begin each stream with 5 attempts. I thought that 7 attempts was a little bit too easy, so 5 attempts is where we're going to begin this. And as you can see, the karma will increase over time. So the way to get the little rewards in this series, chat, is that through this. Every multiple of 3, I will have to do another soul harvest. So this cannot be rerun, by the way. If I go back to 3, I'm not doing another soul harvest. It has to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, going onwards. That is how this is going to work. So, yeah, Vial of Chaos Blood, I will have to do one of the top 100 worst user review games. Morning, folks. Sulk emote. How you doing, Ping? I'll be doing a quick harvest on them under the name Soul Harvest. What do you mean pee poo maths? What are you talking about? What are you saying? And at 20 points, we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to play Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. Now, admittedly, I have been off a month, so I feel like it's a little bit unfair to say it's 20 still. Depending on how close we get, I may decrease the number of points required, considering I haven't streamed the last month. But I will also say there is still adequate time for me to reach 20 points. So there's that in mind, okay? I could be forced to have to play this game. If I did not play Daymare 1994 Sandcastle, I might play that Red Candle game I was talking about. I might play Devotion. So we'll see. I kind of want to play Devotion anyway, but I've already got like 2 other games I plan on playing. I've got Lost in Vivo and I've got Silent Hill 2 remake. Isn't that a good game? Or Daymare 1994 Sandcastle? If you want a bit of a context, Maelstrom, Daymare 1998, the other game. Yeah, Devotion's fucking excellent. I know. No, if I don't play Daymare, I'm gonna play a good game. That's a punishment. The Shadow Phone is a punishment. So instead of playing Devotion, I'll just play a bad game instead. But yeah, what I was saying is, Mel, is that Devotion is made by the people who made 9 Souls. So I kind of wanted to see their first game, and apparently it's a horror game. So I don't know what it is. It's banned on Steam, so I don't know how I'm going to play it either, but we'll see. Yeah, they got in a lot of trouble with it. It was like they had an Easter egg in it that was people really didn't like. I don't know what happened with it, but I'm kind of interested in the history of that game and the spice behind it. I wanna roll around in the spice like one of those little vats that roll around in dust. And then finally, 40 points, chat. I will be doing a full playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn with a potential for full playthroughs of Heaven's Sword and Stormblood in the future. Basically, I have played Realm Reborn, obviously I have, but I haven't recorded it. I've recorded segments of it, but I haven't recorded the actual MSQ. So I want to do that, because I started the Stormblood patches, and I want to do it with Heaven's Sword and Stormblood eventually as well. This would be a good incentive to do it, I think. But that's it, chat. That is karma done. I think, just because it's a stream back, we'll actually begin with, I guess, a real run. Just so we have it done, just so I can get out of the dust of it a little bit. So I'm gonna go into Treasure Casket. They had some disparaging remarks about the Chinese leader Xi Jinping, and by disparaging I mean incredibly innocuous. Ow. See that? Yeah, I don't know anything about really that sort of history, but that doesn't sound good. They just had the poster that said Winnie the Pooh, and that was it. Oh. That can happen. That can happen, unfortunately. Right, I need to get my Python editor up just so I can change the number of attempts. Right, there we go. That's done. So now bring this up. Yay, I love the fact that I can't rescale this window. every time. We need some, like, more epic music. So let's get, like, I don't know. Give me, like, a terrifying song, chat. The Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go with a nice 50. Too high. 25. Too low. 35. Too low. 40. Yay! Yay! Yeah, no fucking, what was it? No, Soul Harvest for you guys. I'm very happy about this development. Okay. And then karma also goes down by 1. So if I succeed, chat, I'll put the karma down by 1. If I fail, I've got to bring the karma up by 1. So that's how it works. So, we have to roll the reward wheel. Which I'm excited. We have to. I feel like I'm annoyed about that. Hey, that's an easy to program number guesser at MS-DOS. It actually really wasn't easy for me. It took me like an hour and a half. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, man. MS-DOS? I don't know what that is. I think I said it right, though. Right. Okay, we need to get the wheel up. I don't know where the wheel is. Okay, here it is. Reward wheel, Google Chrome, right. That's an operator system, not a coding language for a start. I was disagreeing because I don't know what any of that is. Right, let's spin the wheel, chat. Ooh, Concordoll, chat. That means for the next 15 minutes we get very good music. So I'm gonna get my music beat playlist up. I don't know what's going on in chat, to be honest. Right, the comfy music playlist. You guys can't hear that because it's not going through the right device. Wait, that's what Windows used to look like before Oh no, yeah. Yeah, well actually I was just giving context. At MS-DOS, the people where us ancient decrepit fucking corpses live in when we were young. I mean, I was giving you the tea of what MS-DOS is. Oh! I appreciate the definition. I've definitely heard of the word before, but I didn't know where it stuck. It's like it was a word floating around in the fish tank. I know it was computer related, but I don't know what part of the computer it was in. But anyway, chat, we got delightful music for the next 15 minutes. Let's get started, shall we, with some actual stuff. Also, welcome in, Cyber, and welcome in, Morbo. I hope you are both doing good today. So yeah, Concordoll is just a pack of nice music, because if it wasn't, we'd have to listen to this. Or Mel's favourite song. So instead, we're going to listen to some delicious Triple Deluxe music. Which involves us moving towards this screen now. Right. VANA'DIEL preview, lovely. Give me a minute, chat, while I get this up. So, as I mentioned last time, we had finished the Bastok storyline. We found out about the Tailkeeper and about the Shadowlord and how he came about. And now we're going to be going through the Sandoria questline, which is, I think, this game's version of Ishgard, so I was told. So I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, Sandoria immigration. Other thing, and it'd be Cyber birthday, Mancer. All day, every day, it's now Cyber's birthday. Cyber can have his birthday on every day if he wants to. I don't mind that. Right. That's the wrong. That's the wrong screen. That's meant to be on my. That's meant to be on my other window. Give me a sec. You saw all my tabs. No! Oh my god! My god! My god! My god! My god! My god! Everything's going crazy! Everything's going nuts! That was the ad. I was getting an ad. Why did I have an ad? I got a fucking ad blocker on. No, it is on this window. Okay, no, for fuck's sake, it is on this window because this is where my music is as well. Okay, right. Bear with me. It's been a month since I've done this. There we go. Right, now we're sorted. An ad, sure. Morbo, that was the ad for travel advisor. What do you want from me? Sorry, you're just gonna start hearing like the goofy like Milkman Pornhub music. Right. Anyway, have you not heard of that, Morbo? Well, I'm not providing you context. Excellent. There we go. Wonderful. We can begin. The fortress city of Sandoria lies to the north of the great continent of Quan, the beating heart of an ancient kingdom. It is home to 1,000 legends past. Okay. No, I have not heard the Milkman filth jingle. Oh. That sounds like a you problem. No, Morbo, I'll provide you the actual clip after this stream, if I can remember. If someone else has it on hand, that would be great, but I will provide you the context then. But now her reign of glory is but a memory. Heroes raise shining swords. Didn't, like, Sandoria, get, beaten up for being assholes at one point? Like Bastok and, Windurst were like, you're kind of assholes, and when they beat them up into, submission. Okay, the music's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Actually, this music is very similar to the music in Sandoria. The sun has set on the kingdom of knights. An old lion never divides again. First do some dismiss her now. Also, I should turn off the music here. Just so, there we go. Yet young elven knights will venture proudly into the wilds of Vana'diel, determined to triumph over any foe. So they're very egotistical too. I'm already loving this nation you're putting around on us. On this particular day, there comes a new adventurer, ready to make a name for herself in Sandoria. Is this still our main character? Still Mikote? The king wishes to bolster his ranks, and Kavana... Yeah, it's Kavana! Has journeyed far to answer the call. Just doing some casual, betrayal of her last city state. Should fortune favour her, bards across the land will sing of her exploits for generations to come. Why does this music fit so well? Of course, she has only begun her rise to glory. No one can tell what her future holds. I mean, I could probably tell. Probably she becomes very popular and everyone likes her. Never before has she set foot within the elven capital, but she has resolved to let... Okay, well, just... to let nobody stand in her way. Oh, I need to move the logo, because the logo is blocking out the character name. Okay, I'll put it up here for now. So we got... Oh god, they're all going to be like Ishgard, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to attempt to say the names correctly. Rochfogne, I think. Say, are you an adventurer? My name is Rochfogne, and I am an adventurer too. I've just arrived at Sandoria. Really am struck to how little has changed. See the great cathedral yonder? Famous Sandorians gather there and worship the goddess of the dawn. And perhaps on his balcony could the Papsk? Hey Google. What does Papsk... Okay, no, that's not gonna work. What is a Pap... I'm gonna find out on my phone. Papsk. I just got PayPal. It has... Oh, it's the name of the... Oh, it's got no capital there. It's not a noun. I don't know what it is. And behold this balcony. Could the Papsk still rise there to great grand benedictions? I don't know, but you didn't use a capital letter there, so I was very confused. And it must be royal knights. Swiftly did they return to the Chateau de Origuile? Surely from some expedition abroad. You too must learn the difference between temple knights and royal knights if you're better to learn of Sandoria history. Here the capital of the royal knights strike at their foes. I heard mention the Trials have assumed control of the royal knights. Yes, Trion. Of him I have heard naught of dangers. I do hope the princes are well. And well, like Trion, like Dion? Because like, you know, like they like to mirror these games sometimes. Like in 16 you had Dalmasca, and in 12 you had Dalmekia. They always have like the very similar sounding locations when it comes to certain locations. They got Rosaria as well, which is also a place in 12, but that has a Z instead of an S for Rosaria. So maybe this is a reference to maybe Dion is a reference to Trion, and the Temple Knights and stuff might be a reference to that too. Like maybe Sambresk, Sandoria have also very similar sounding words. Chat. We're creating the web right now. We're creating the theory web of Final Fantasy like 14. Well, not Final Fantasy. Just Final Fantasy in general. It's all connected. All these names are connected. There is one timeline in all the Final Fantasy games. And Princess Claydie. Princess Claydie? That's not how you say her name. Claydie. No, that's not how you say her name either. It must be Claydie. Vera said to be the younger sister of Trion and... Pioche. Pew, I don't know how to say that word. Oh, God. Google, you're gonna have to help me here. How do I say this character's name? Pew. I miss Bastok already. Oh, I don't want the character. How to say P... It sounds like something you'd say when you smell something really bad. Like, ew. Yeah, how to pronounce? Go on. Persia. Trion and Persia. Okay, I'm going to call him Persia for now and then. But I ramble. Many pardons. You have been rambling at me for a fair bit now, buddy. So long have I been away that my head races. Please let me hear your questions. I want to shop. I want to know everything. Spoken like an adventurer, what do you seek to know? I'm helping people. Couldn't think of it. I saw a lady pacing back and forth before a house in southern Sandoria. Perhaps you could help her. She should still be there. Walk through Victory Arch. Wow, Victory Arch! I kind of hate Sandoria, chat. They just seem like really up on themselves. Like, oh, we call like Victory Arch. Who the fuck? I mean, I can imagine some nations in the world will probably do that, but yes, the best nation street, the coolest nation. Should to marry issues not then. I will know that you have a position regarding the bequeathal of objects. Given to others, we open the main map. Yeah, we already know about this. This is stuff we've already found out about this game. So, yeah, Kingdom of Proud Warriors. Have we gone through the information for Sandoria yet? I don't know if we... No, we did. We did it on the first episode. We went through Sandoria's, like, whole history. We didn't do Windurst. That's the one we missed to do. Which I'll save until we actually do Windurst, I think. Mithra gets Bully and Sandy. Does it? Like, did they not like them there? Also, welcome in there, Questus Fu. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to Voyage Through Vana'diel. This is a playthrough, a watch through, I guess one would describe it. I'm not actually playing the game, but I'm watching all the cutscenes. But I get. Oh no, you're right. Of course they would be, because Sandoria sucks. They're probably like, oh, they're not elven, so why would I give a fuck about them? Oh, we spit in the faith of Galka and their big old lizard tails. Oh, I already hate this nation, chat. They're gonna have to do a lot of work to make me care about them, or no work. Oh, hold on. There's a new character name has entered. Ambrosian. Okay, what is the context here? The adventurer Rochfogne appears again, questioning after the death of Queen Lute. I think that's Lute. Queen Lute. Then these names, chat. I'm struggling. I'm struggling a lot. Oh, you're back. Well, if you're so happy you defeated an orc for 2, you have a long way ahead of you. For one so new, I'd be, Lord Knight, forgive this interruption, but there's something I must ask you. I question whether Queen Lute truly passed away 15 years past. Tell me, what did she die? Why do you pry by such details? Please, I've shouted fire to see Her Highness. You've what? Very well, 15 years ago, she fell to rare sickness. Before we could save her. So an illness claimed her life. Why are you interested? If she lives in a chateau, like you would never see her, much less the inside of Chateau de l'Oyagao. What was the name of her illness? We are not told such things, only the royal family would know. Is that so? Well, I thank you for your kindness, proud knights of Sandoria. Hey, wait! Is he like her, like, abandoned son? Like, she had, like, a son of, like, I don't know, some peasant. And then he went on an adventure to try and find his mother, and then found out that she was dead upon arriving here, and that she died under mysterious circumstances that they are saying is illness, when actually it's even worse. She was murdered by the king because he's bloodthirsty and wants death and destruction. Eventually, he was awfully stubborn, wasn't he? He seemed to know the late queen personally, but could he not be aware of her death? Anyway, your work is done in excellent form, my friend. Yeah, if it was 15 years ago, I felt like you would know about this. Well, he would know about this, sorry. Bat Hunt. Kavana investigates the tomb of King Ranpere, searching for signs of grave robbing. Rochfogne appears to pay his respects and asks the late king for his aid. Are you a cat girl? I am. Kavana is the name of the person who did the cutscenes in this game, Linktree. And first they are our protagonists. I feel like I need to do this more, but a massive shout out to the person who did this channel. They have compiled every single cutscene from Final Fantasy XI and allow it for viewing, like, ease. Yeah, I'm not actually playing this game, Linktree. I definitely not. It's just like I'm apparently on fast speeding mode. Did you think I was playing this game? Definitely not. I'm definitely. You have before. I have, but also I remember saying during that I never want to do it again. Who is this man? I think he is royalty. Like, he's like secret royalty. I wasn't there, okay? That's fine, don't worry about it, Linky. Oh, great king! King Ranpere. Oh, it's Donkey Kong Country. King Ranpere, it is I, Rochfogne. Does Your Majesty not remember me? Often in youth did I hear stories of Your Majesty's glorious reign. I longed to grow into a man like the great Dragon King, Ranpere. Aren't dragons, like, hated in this place? Like, because they cause a lot of suffering and destruction? Why would he call himself a Dragon King? Maybe he's, like, the slayer of dragons, and that's what made him king. I don't know. Try though I do, I have failed. I've lost everything, even the sacred possessions. Your Majesty, please tell me, whence has the sword disappeared? Or did you dismiss it? Wait, we're just hiding behind? What are you doing, Kavana? Who is there? Kavana, what are you doing? Why are you being stealthy? Kavana's become mysterious in her time in Sandoria, apparently. Just an adventurer, are you? In search of tomb robbers? Well... I think I knew the races back and were a little rough, so that's why cat girls became the big power. Yeah, I mean, they're like one of the few races that I think have kind of nice designs in this. I mean, I honestly think that the Galka look better in this than they do in 14. I like their big lizard tails. I don't know why they got rid of them. Yes, of course, a little late, many of the Khans are missing, but who could it be? For what end? Wait, could the sword be here? Let's not rob his tomb. Say not another word, Rochfogne. Who's this man? Adventurer, look no further than bats for your proof of tomb robbing. Where it came left much before departing. Come, Rochfogne, we go. Save the children. Tedamont, firing training has been captured by orcs while searching for herbs. It's heavily implied that Chamond wanted the boys to disappear. The plot thread has never picked up again. The plot thread has never picked up again. Perhaps the Pascal's dear to do with the orcs or Tedamont. But yeah, I mean, I assume like everything in Sandoria is shady. This place seems awful. Oh, an adventurer! If you are here for the sermon of the gates of paradise, beseech the fire standing at the Narthex. Why have I heard that word before? You want to know about Tedamount? Why am I about the blasphemy? Yes, Tedamount was a firing training. Entered the woods of Onfer in search of wild herbs making of tea and medicines. Oh, the trees can hide predators and worse. The blue robes of Kirk would protect him, but it seems his favour is ill-placed. But that orcs took him. Oh, he must be facing now. Pray to the goddess of the gore and deliver him from their clutches. Wait, is this after? Did we... Why? Prince... we found out how to say this character's name and I've already forgotten. Persia. Why, Prince Persia and Paps Shamundi. Oh, no, I'm not fucking saying that. No, you're taking the piss. Come on. Let me just be known, this is in love to the pronunciations of these names, but I'm going to butcher this entirely. Vikask Anna. I've come to talk to you about the mission with Acolyte. Missing Acolyte, it seems his appearance may have not been the Orcs' doing after all. That is correct, your highness. I heard that Tedamount some hounds went to the woods to look for herbs. What are conclusions? I'm following some hype. Firstly, we must know. You speak the truth, your holiness. The Citadel cannot be emptied of temple knights for a certain cause. I understand, of course. If she did not happen to be kidnapped, surely we could not simply let him die. If it were true that we were... No, of course not. I've tried to send an lecture. If he claims that orcs do hold the boy, then there's no wolf to fight for. I understand, your highness. I am very grateful. By the way, who have you been talking to? Highness, goodbye, here on an errand from the knight at the gatehouse. She came to ask about Tedamount. Well, that's perfect. I shall order you then to... I thought you said you already ordered someone to do this. Why are you ordering us now? Infiltrate Ghelsba and then determine whether they hold Tedamount captive. I've heard they keep prisoners in a small hut elsewhere. We've already been to Ghelsba before. Once you know, notify Temple Knight. Now go. Right, I'm going to say that's the end of Concordoll, but I enjoyed listening to that pleasant music while we did. So I'm going to turn it off now. That was good. Now we can turn the actual music back on. Have we already been to Ghelsba? I think we have. Just checking my notes. Ghelsba. Yeah, Ghelsba Mines. We've already been in the mines before, so we don't need to look this up this time. I've come here to save you! Yes, me, definitely, and not Kavana. Wait, who's this? Fodder Fog Duck? It smells like people! People, get them! Throw them into sheep hut! Oh, is this a boss fight? Oh. I think it is a boss fight. Okay, well, if it's a boss fight then, we'll get up the actual boss fight criteria. So that would be, what would this be? Okay, FF14, no, not FF14, FF11, Sandoria, 1-3. And I think it's the Ghelsba music, so I'll just put the Ghelsba theme on. I don't think Ghelsba has its own music, actually, saying that. So I'll just find a random song from the playlist to play here. Right, we get a surprise appearance from another Warrior of Light. Putting this in here. No. There we go. So this is the mines. Or this area where they encounter... Yeah, so they go up to the Warkeep. But this doesn't look like Ghelsba. Maybe Ghelsba is like an actual area. Hold on a second. Maybe Ghelsba is like an actual place you can explore. There is a map. There's an Atlas 411. If I remember correctly. So, get that up right here. Ghelsba. There's a place called Ghelsba Outpost. It's an area. And that connects to Ghelsba Grotto. Oh no, you got Grotto. Huh. Well, there you go, I guess then. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to see the map for this place. And then they get attacked by these people. They got like the big lizard tails, just like the Galka do. Time for the big, terrifying boss fight. Oh my god! I love this game. I love how, like... I love this game's weird combat system. It's wonderful. Mithra turns into an elf. Yeah, so basically, one of the great things about the Kavana stuff is it has the cutscenes, but it doesn't have necessarily the action in between the cutscenes. What I tend to do is I just go to different footage and check that out there. But yes, this is someone else doing 1-3 Save the Children, just so I can see the boss fight. Like, I don't have to, but I like the additional context you get. Like the first thing you always do before a boss fight in this game is you always summon your entire party and then you'd fight it. Like in 14, you would have your party ready before the actual fight. Oh my god, here we go, big boss fight, turn-based combat to a certain extent. But no, yeah, I'm curious to hear everyone's perspective on 11. I haven't played it myself. This is why I'm going to be doing this. What level are those? Oh, that was fast. There you go. That's 11 in a nutshell. Just you go over here and you just beat them up entirely. I love this guy. He's wonderful. The orcs are beautiful in this game. They're beautiful creatures. Your time soon end. Your days is numbered. Me say so. What are you doing? Oh. You just teleported away. Oh, I can have actual music back now, though. Hold on. I mean, I just played the exact same theme again. Who is this? Tryon? You are the adventurer that sorry. Persia. You're the adventurer that Persia sent, are you? Bravely have you fought against the orcs. Well done. On behalf of my spineless brother, I thank you. Did not come to strength to save one boy, and so sent an adventurer instead. Indeed, he is there upon the name of House Turguel. But enough blather, let us save the boy and open the door. Is anyone here? There's like a window in the back. He probably escaped.
Why, Your Highness?
You are a tenemount from a cathedral.
Yes, it's true. Truly, I am grateful you come, Your Highness.
I believe that seems well. I'll bring the boy back to Zandoria. You have my thanks. Well, Tryon doesn't seem like too bad of a guy, but he also could have been the one who orchestrated this entire thing to make his brother look worse. Oh, it's the main theme. You have my eternal thanks for saving Tenemount. Thank you, Kavana. All I can pray is for adventurers. Please let me praise you too. May the gates of paradise open to you. Meanwhile, watching from above, so Tenemount has returned. Confound that meddling adventurer. So yeah, as they mentioned in the description, that plot point is never brought up again. So I guess they just forgot about it, or just didn't develop it further. Weird. But the next mission is called the Davoi Report. Prince Persia and the past discuss something the orcs are searching for behind closed doors. And I guess we know about this, I guess? We can negotiate with the orcs once we know what they want, but I loathe the prospect of sending temple knights to scout. That hot-headed brother of yours refuses to think pragmatically. Our research through the centuries proves that the gates of paradise will soon open forth. Oh, so he's manipulating this guy into doing stuff for him, I see. And still his ears are deaf to us, your highness. I fear we may fall behind the other nations. I understand, we must first find the orcs know of paradise gates. Some say the gate reaches as far as the tomb of the king and the Ordell caves. Something there. I'm here, apparently. How dare you! Eavesdropping on the path because he entertains the prince! No, it is all right, your holiness. You came to deliver the report, yes? Well, let's see it. I think that's Cavano. They've got like a hood on. So the orcs are searching for something. What does it say? We cannot. This requires further delving. Thank you, Cavana. I will inform the gatehouse knight that your mission is complete. Weird. I mean, we're kind of getting some more background there. It seems to me like the Pasps, his aide in that regard, wants Persia to do something and doesn't trust the brother to do it. Got dragged to another work call, but it ended with my management more or less saying I could finish early, so thank fuck for that. Excellent! Hopefully you are enjoying your time away. We just found out that Sandoria sucks balls and that they are just the worst nation ever. 2-3, journey aboard. Yeah, so this is, Corvo sends an emissary to the Republic of Bastok and the Federation of Windurst. There she learns that the Beastmen are beginning to rally under a new leader who seeks to resurrect the Shadowlord. We know about that. So this is the other. Yeah, I starred in Sandoria. Was it as pleasant as you expected it would be on the Bowshore? You ain't wrong. It's like in 14, you had the 3 nations, but none of them felt like they were awful. Like, they were struggling, sure. They had conflict, sure, but like, Ulder was built upon as alchemists and money. Limsa was built on pirates and, you know, trade and outgoing trade. Gridania was built on, like, faith and sages and, you know, just living with nature. They had issues, sure, many issues, but they weren't like, we hate every person who isn't an elven. We want to return to our glory days and we're itching to fight anyone we can whenever we want to. I guess Ulder is the closest with the cabinet of rich fuckos. Yeah, I guess. I guess Ishgard would be the comparison here, wouldn't it? Because Ishgard kind of sucks. Like, the Heaven Sword are assholes. So, yeah, if they're doing the Ishgard thing here, then they're doing it well. So you've come all the way from Sandoria, eh? Oh, it's Bastok! It's Bastok, back in Bastok, everyone. We can see our boys. Fortunately, I'm in an alphabetic mission request from Windurst. I became both. Wait, this is Windurst. No, this is Bastok. Brian, please explain to the nice lady here what a mission entails. Yes, console. The missions and produce the production of armor is the front line to the body. Wait, this is Bastok. This is good. This is no. This is Windurst. Mission from Windurst entails the oblation of magic armor to Gideus, the front line to the abode of the Yagado beastmen. Okay. Have you heard of the misfortune of meeting the Yagado yet? They have made a nasty practice out of ganging up to attack others who pass through Sad Bruta. The king grew 20 years ago and came in around and to face it showed a love past them. Oh no! Oh, how terrible for them that they don't like killing people. Oh, their love of pacifism and not warfare. These awful people. Even if it is nothing more than a one-sided facade by forming amicable relations with the Yagado people. Let's the Vana'diel. Oh, well, there you go then. Now they dare ask us proud Sandorians to carry a tribute to a pack of beastmen. It'd almost be laughable if it wasn't such a slap in the face. Why are we here, Kavana? There's no helping these people. They are just gone. This mission has accomplished with we are not one to break our promises, are we? Situation is most exasperating. You need to arrive. We made along the way and making up for imbalance now off you. What the hell? But at the same time, I entreat you to deprive the other Yagada you meet along the way of 2 of their shields, making up for the imbalance. I hate them. A lot. Who are these 2? Wait, is that... Yeah, it is. It's Lion. You don't look like someone from around here. My name is Lion. I'm an adventurer like you. I too came here to pick up the offering to the Yagada. It's terrible. The Yagada are using the fight in Taru to get more and more supplies. Taru chat. Sometimes here and won't listen to me, but I'm certain that most of the weapons and food they're offered are just sold to other beastmen around Vana'diel. I just hope Windows opens its eyes in time. Maybe Windows likes pacifism a little bit too much. Seems as if you're able to maintain the path of righteousness. You are now to head to the consulate of Zandoria and Bastok. Shall by sea from there. If they be mean to the Galka, I'm gonna be very unhappy. No one shits in my Bastok. You're here on a mission, aren't you? I've been expecting you. It's good to see you made it here. Violet, if you please. Yes, ma'am. First, let me tell you about Bastok's current state. Bastok has lost several major assets acquired of, but barbarians were the greatest loss. Their recent fights akin to ours in the fight against the Orcs. To the Pampas shifter. I've heard rumor that they're rallying against a new leader. Can you believe it? Beastmen being organized? This bodes ill, I tell you. Or surface like in a city of uncouth ruffians! Chanting, that's enough. Concordoll, please continue. We need to work out who or what is rallying the Beastmen and at the same time make a little copy into Bastok. We need to find out who or what is rallying the Beastmen and at the same time make it look like we are cooperating with Bastok. So you're not actually cooperating with them, you're just doing it to placate them so that you can do something evil later on. Oh my god. That's what we need to investigate. They want someone popular, but these days no sane Bastoker would come without mind of it. We've already done these dungeons before. I think it's the same dungeons. If it were up to you, we're going to run my way, but we're told by the bears we can be found in the president's office. I know Pierce, I remember him. I don't mind them calling like how is that like I don't like them. I like the Galka. You can be mean to humans all day. I don't care. Oh yeah, it's this boss. This is the same boss.
It's me again. Hello. I spread would be so effective. Yes, I'm the new leader of the Beastmen. I will lead the Beastmen. A day of reckoning will come, but you won't be there to see it because you'll already be dead.
And then like one cutscene later is going to be dead. Oh my god. It's a shadow dragon. Who would have saw this coming? If only I hadn't seen the Bastok storyline, the exact same thing didn't happen there. First the Beastman and now this. Is she going to run away again? Oh no, whoa, she actually fighted this time. Last time she just ran away. What the fuck? This could not be. Me defeated by these weaklings. And Lion comes again. Oops, I guess I missed the show. I didn't realise that she would actually... Wait, hold on. Also, wasn't that... Hey, wait a minute. This dragon. No doubt about it. It's an air beast from the Northlands. What's it doing here? They kind of haven't been seen ever since the Shadowlord was destroyed. This, remember Shadow going to be a real bow up we need to probably really get through it unless you're massively over-leveled. Yeah, the issue with this playthrough is I'm not going to see that often, but yeah, the person in this playthrough just destroyed them, like in the cutscene. We saw that during the first episode. Shadowlord will soon be brought back to the world and was merely making preparations for his return. What? Who are you?
I am Seeker, a servant of the Shadowlord. While squabbling, we have been preparing for his return, and when he comes, he'll destroy you all. Enjoy your lives, you foolish weaklings.
Shadowlord is coming back. It's going to be another war. I mean, we dealt with him before. I don't know how they're going to incorporate the Shadowlord into this plotline, considering how like tied to the Galco it felt. And I call myself a musketeer, that I would let myself be hit like that. Oh yeah, it's the army! I honestly forgot who this character was for a second. I just had to run into that. Let's go back and report. We'll meet you again, adventurer. May you travel safely. Interesting, Mail. Interesting. So they added trust. Ah, you have returned. What do you find? I see. I'm glad you make it back safely. Wait, she's just like, oh, you did it. Congrats. And then he's like, what did you find out? We found out that the Shadowlord's getting revived, and he's like, oh, yeah, I see. Nothing too bad then. What? I would be freaking out right now if I was told the Shadowlord that caused a 20-year war is coming back. How are we allowed to go back to Sandoria, I wonder? Oh, right, no biggie, just the Shadowlord, exactly. They're on a crude. Leave the Galka! Oh, they're being mean to my boys! Oh, I hate them! Well, I remind you too that this crude nation is rivaling Sandoria for power on this continent. Sandoria can ill afford to sit back in its past glories. Our complacence and arrogance will be our downfall. I sent in the first. I got the fact that you're. Yeah, you should be careful. So I always say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Why are you fucking shitting on the Galka though? Need the Bastoc's part of the mission. Oh, hello. There's a bot. There's a big boy bot. Hold on. If Mal can't get to him in time, I'll destroy him myself. Goodbye. Kavana, many of those who spoke to triumph in the name of Sandoria, and how you fought never beast in the lair of the enemy. So the return of the Shadowlord is at hand. Perhaps never will be the hands of evil be banished from this world. But always be the rightful stand up to face it, am I right, Kavana? Bring it to some of the orcs of every lands. Ever sent scouts ready to the orcish strongholds of Davoi. Once the knowledge is ours, we shall strike. But the scouts have fortunately arrived. What could this mean? What? The Temple Knights have also sent scouts to Davoi? On whose orders? I guess your boy, Persia. I knew it. What matters has made him do this? We're not misafraid, Kavano. I want you to head to the Davoi straight away. See the Royal Knight. Oh, what is this name? Marathon, take his Royal Knights to Davoi. Yeah, this is a new quest, by the way. Kavano is sent to retrieve information regarding Davoi, the Orc stronghold. While there, he spots Rochfogne and Vordoram, apparently searching for a sword of which Rochfogne's sister learned much at a coming-of-age ceremony. Hey, there he is, Rochfogne. I see, this is a waste of time. I assume that because the orcs too were searching for something well. No matter, the candidates were looking for a sword and anybody got it first. Or, I must inquire of my sister. At her coming of age, she learned all there was to know of the sword from her father. Nuisance. You lend me a hand, Vordoram. I know my sister has left something for me and I intend to find it. Is sister dead? You're back. Yeah, there's something going on with the sword plotline that is almost unbanned it immediately. Yeah, I don't like the fact, by the way, Mel, that the symbol for banning it is in the exact same position as the symbol for unbanning someone. I don't think that should be the case, because you could accidentally double-click and just not do anything. So, a bit of a weird decision, in my opinion, Twitch. But, like, who cares, because Twitch is not going to learn. What a report! Must send troops immediately. No, but wait, this matter requires more than Royal Knights. Confound it, we need Temple Knights as well. We need the strongest of knights. Perfume. Where are Persia and Karilla? Your Highness, Lady Karilla is in the quarters of the Temple Knights. As for Prince Persia, oh my god, it's called Perfume. Kafani, your mission is over. Thank you. Don't mind me. I'll just do what I can to help. So you're saying nothing was actually taken? That is right, Lord Harver. I can see ransack and echo your vaults, but the chambers of loot de Oragile. What could they have been after? The chambers are as they were when the Queen passed away. Might she have something of importance? Maybe the sword. Maybe the sword's in there. Surely when untouched, it's possible that the thieves mistook the Queen's chambers for another room. However, has connection with that copy of the outside the castle. So they have motives other than the stealing treasure. It wouldn't take a skilled thief indeed to hide from the guards in the chateau. According to the gardener, our visitors were a party of 2 elves. It is! It must have been them. Oh, unless it's these guys. It's Persia and his, like, mate. It has come to my attention that thieves ransacked the Queen's chambers. Inform me immediately of what was stolen. Stole nothing from the chateau. But maybe he knows what was stolen. Preposterous. Maybe the Queen had something hidden. Well, how would they know then, if it wasn't part of the inventory? Pardon me, Your Holiness, but what do you mean by something? If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you. The trees will not enter without a purpose. Order to continue the investigation. Have them inform me if they find anything. It must have been the sword. Waiting for your report. Not even the goddess Altana will forgive such a crime. This man is so evil. It seems as if we have a visitor. Maybe. Maybe I could be a visitor. What's going on? Send to stop thieves? Well, as you can see, they have already escaped. Considering we know nothing of the thieves, it would be futile to send out a search party. However, an adventurer such as yourself would have connections in many more places than we. Inquire the gardener. He's the only one who saw the thieves. I think it was those two. I saw you. You're the adventurer Kavana. Want to know about the thieves that broke into the Queen's chambers? Oh, the two suspicious looking elven. I yelled at them and they ran off and now be all. But I swear I've seen one before. The one with blue armor. Shadowlord? What has happened in my mother's chambers? When I came to give some water to the flowers, I passed by some temple guards. I am so sorry, Your Highness. Last night some thieves broke into the late Queen's chambers. And they're still loose. What could happen? I do not know what to say. I knew something was wrong when I found my mother's diary in this strange place. Your Highness? You say you saw something out of the ordinary? Why don't you say anything? Shadowlord, something is amiss. Could you please come to my chambers later? Farewell, Lady Kavana. May you find the thieves who disgraced our great kingdom. I wouldn't call your kingdom great. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're gonna stop there and do the next mini game, the Treasure Casket, and have a small little break. I think. Went to the wrong screen. Always fucking do. Right, I need to get Sublime open so I can switch the number of attempts to 4. There we go. And we'll get some music on. I guess I'll just get this music on. We're going to go full organ blasting for this entire stream, apparently. For Sandoria. Right. Number of attempts 4. Number of that, yes. Close that. Bring that open. Well, we got 4 attempts. I think we're gonna destroy this mini game. It's not gonna be a problem at all. Let's go with a nice cheeky level 75. Oh my god, another one. Another guy. Maybe we're gonna get like a bot insurgent. 75. Too high. Oh shit. 25. Oh shit. Hello streamer, please come to my website. No! It could be 25 different numbers. 69. It was 70! I can't believe this bullshit.
You cock.
You cock. We need the ye judge emote. I'm gonna put it in chat myself. The little guy just judging me. Right. Why is there no music right now? There should be music. Music? Oh, because it's not on. It's not visible, that's why. That's why there's no music. Give me a sec. Right, there we go. Bada bada boom. There we go! I'm terrified. Oh my god, Loadstone, it's Loadstone. I don't think I've done Loadstone before. What's Loadstone? What is Loadstone? Loadstone is crossword. Oh my god, no. Ah! Ah! What's happening? Right, so the way this crossword works, chat, is basically... I'm gonna go on this screen. I'm gonna close this down and close this down. Crossword is not one we've done before. Mainly because I've been Oh, let's put a battle theme on. I don't think I've heard the battle theme for 11 yet. That's a weird thing I haven't actually looked at. I feel like I should have done that well earlier. Right, so crossword. So this is something I haven't done yet. Basically, I need to, what was the rule? Complete one line in the crossword. I think I'll do more than that. I think I'll do 3. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Right, there we go. So this is from the Simply Daily Puzzles Daily Quick Crossword website, and we're gonna start with 1. Street musician. Street musician. Is there a timer? Can I just type in the answer? Okay, no, I can't just type in the answer. I was gonna say street musician. What would be street musician 6 across? I need to get a, like, 3, I would say. I assume we're not helping. This has no punishment tied to it, so you guys can help if you want. I don't mind that. This one is just more so just here for me to do something. I need to get 3 right, I'm going to say. Street musician. I don't know. Steady. Steady with 4. 4 across. Steady. Oh, God. I'm getting no... Well, I'll give you a clue. Sorry, my character passed out there for a second, I guess. Team system starts with B. Band. Bandits. Bandit. You're right, that's it, because they're a band and they did it. Well, that's not right at all. Defamation, 2. 2 down. Well, defamation's a court thing where, like, you get, like, your popularity is decreased. I have no idea what this is. Oh no, this is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was good at crosswords. I need, like, a number just so I have an idea of where to begin. B. B for street band. Street musician. That starts with an S. B. Well, street musician. 2 down. Defamation begins with an S. Oh my god. Words don't exist in my head right now. Oh, wait. Slander. Is it slander? I don't know if it is slander. That might be right. Slander, right? I don't know. Is that correct? I'm going to assume it is. Right, let's do another one. Glowing. 10 for glowing. Glowing. 10 glow. That's what I'd put down. Yeah, slander is defamation. You're saying something to make someone look worse. That's what slander means. I don't know what this is. Tooth surface. Lip. I should know that. I should know that. Skin at the base of the nail. Oh, these are too difficult. Lethal. Life-threatening. Well, that isn't 6 letters. Portion. Oh, I'm really... Water ice. Water ice. Liquid. That has to be liquid, right? Water ice is liquid. Skin at the base of the nail begins with C. How do I not know this? Skin at the base of a nail. Lowest point. I would say lowest point would be rock bottom, but a 5-letter word. Well, 1, street musician. B. I don't know. Scarcely sufficient. Occurring repeatedly. Repetitive? No, repetitive. That's not right. Reproduce. That I think that is reproduce. I could see that being 12 could be reproduced occurring. We went to a town. You might go in a vehicle with many people, like a big van full of people. I don't know why I don't know that one. I generally don't. I'm just sitting here. My brain is currently. I don't know this answer, Flower. I don't know. Bastock. It's Bastock. It has to be. 14 down. Dense mass of trees or shrubs. Okay, chat, we're gonna find out the answers. Check. Solution. Okay. Busker. I've never heard the word busker before, Mel. Extra for free. Yeah, that makes sense. Additional. Scant. Radiant. Stamina. I'm glad Slander was right. We got that one. Sorbet? I was never going to get fucking Sorbet. What do you mean? There was Cuticle, I assume. It was Cuticle. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I just didn't. Well, we've learned some today. Recurrent. Oh, well, there you go then. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make that like a punishment. You know what? Fuck it, we are. I'm fucking awful at this. I'm going to add 2 karma for that. No, wait, if I add 2 karma for that, then... Chat, I know it sounds like I want the punishments to happen, but I was fucking awful there. I think I need to add 2 karma for that. Which does mean we have to roll the soul harvest wheel. Oh, no. Why do I do this to myself? What's this music, by the way? The music's gone, like, crazy. I'm not complaining, either. Right, let's get the wheel up. Games. Chat. I'm not looking forward to this. But, like I said, I feel like I have to be punished for that. Also, I need to change the attempts back to 5. Right. I can't just get away with stuff like that. I hope you are ready for 99 potential, like, games. I feel like we're about to get, like, the worst one. You beansed it. Time to spin. Oh. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to open them. I don't want to see. I don't want to see until it appears on it, okay? Baseball 1983. How am I going to get an entire episode out of that? Oh, shit. Chat, I will be playing Baseball 1983. Oh, that seems like an easy one. I don't know about that, because I need to work out how the fuck I'm going to play that. Oh, no! How am I going to get an hour out of that? I said these soul harvests need to be at least an hour long. I'm not going to get an hour out of Baseball. I'm going to get like 10 minutes out of it. Oh, it's terrible. It literally couldn't have been worse. We're going to be sitting there hitting the bat for like an hour. No! No! Right. So I'll be doing Baseball next time. Writing on my notes. Next stream is going to be... Not stream. Next Soul Harvest is going to be... I was going to like showcase Bo. The Teal Lotus. Can't do that now. Gotta play Baseball 1983. I mean, you could probably complete the game in an hour. That's it. You're gonna get the entirety of Baseball 1983. Apparently that game is really bad too. But you can see currently it's sitting on Nukem Forever. That's on here. Pokemon Dash. Sonic Forces is on here. I'm not looking forward to playing that. Actually, no, I am, because while that game is shit, at least it's not, like, awful. I don't know if it's bad, per se, just really old. Well, I did this to myself. I said, I'm going to make a rule for myself. I need to get 3 crossword, like, puzzles right in 5 minutes, and if I don't, I'm going to have to add another karma. I think that's a good rule for that. Because I was just awful there. I was sitting there not knowing what the fuck I was doing, and I was like, And I guess that means chat can't help me there. Right, with that in mind, I'm going to quickly change the screens over back to FF11. And we're going to continue the plotline. Seamless transition. Audio jungle. So, appointment to Journo. Kavana's interested as an attaché to the embassy to Journo. Her task begins immediately as ambassador has gone missing during an investigation of Delkfuck's tower. Yeah, that's the big white tower, isn't it? So we've already seen that dungeon before, I think. God, why do you have to make me walk up these stairs every single time? Kavana, why are you here? Like, this place is awful. You have no reason for being in this awful place. Oh, they're about to kill me. Oh, it's the king. Look at his beard. Welcome, Kavana. I am Destin, king of Sandoria. Please be at ease. I have heard of you from Clady. You have done much for the kingdom, it seems. As I'm sure Lord Halver has told you, we decided to appoint you to serve in the embassy of the Sandoria Juno. Not alarm, you will set to serve under my direct appointment. Take that letter of introduction with you and depart for Juno. I don't remember Juno. I feel like I should, though, so let me just get like a recap of what Juno was. Because I was definitely in Bastok. That was the fourth city state, wasn't it? That was the Grand Duchy. Yes, now I remember. Did we go through Juno in the actual website? I don't know if we did. It's the first big up where you come from together from the start. Yeah, it's like the Mordona, I would say, of this expansion of the original game. About Final Fantasy 11 locations. Yeah, the Grand Duchy of Juno. Yeah, we read the information for this place. I remember now. Yeah, okay, right. Show the letter to any of the staff there. Depart as soon as you're able. I'm an awful king, and the entire monarchy should be just killed and beheaded. Just like what happened in other places of the world. Pretty sure I went there in your video, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, we did. We went there. Wasn't it the pilgrimage from Bastok? No, it was Windows to Bastok, wasn't it? Welcome to the Sandorian Embassy. Do you require... Oh, no, I remember now. Oh, the music just like enabled all the nerves in my head. Because I remember I made fun of this area because of the pretty posh and really quaint music. And oh, yes, tea and crumpets, please, in bed. Oh, I'd love a bit of jam on my crumpet, if you wouldn't mind. Well, I'm afraid the ambassador is away at the moment. You've heard of Delkfuck's tower, have you not? The ambassador is presently inspecting the... I think we've done this before. I think this is literally the same cutscene. Yeah, I think this is the same cutscene. Maybe it's going to be like, Sandoria sucks and you suck. Yeah, this is the same cutscene, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the very same cutscene. Magicite, Sandoria. I swear, this music gets louder every single cutscene it's in. Thank you for coming, Kavana. After your journey to send someone for a special mission, I believe you to be the foremost candidate. Leading you an honours, Kavana, I am optimistic that you will gain the Archduke's countenance. Your deeds will shine upon us all. This is your Archducal audience permit. This might also be the same? No, it will be different. It will have different perspective, maybe. I think certain cutscenes are going to be the same between all city states, but I think this is just going to be just different. Every single time we have to walk up these fucking stairs. It'll be pretty similar, probably. Yeah, but the actual big plot points I think will be different. That's how they did it before. Oh yes, this fucking guy. Ah, so you're the new attaché. I am Camelot, Archduke of Journo. I would like your nation's help with a certain matter.
Oh, a visitor?
Is this different?
Hello there, my name's Eudnock. Pleased to meet you.
This is my brother. Don't let him bother you. Let's get down to business. A 70th or so mission. Have you heard word of the Shadowlord?
My sources tell me that beastmen in Davoi, Bordeaux...
Oh, this is exactly the same. This is exactly the same. I think it's the same, but then the actual quest is different. Because I remember this is the part where we had the little beastmen. We had the little goblin guy who died. I don't know. I don't know what to watch here, chat. I'm a little bit like kerfuffled. I haven't just watched the entire cutscene. Do you order a new diplomatic attaché? Well, let me see. No, this is the same. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Is this the same too? I think so, yeah. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same. So I guess the important cutscene to take from this is the this cutscene here. I think they'll go more on, yeah, this is the conversion of the story, yeah. Because I remember this stuff. Okay, we'll stop here. Like, I think the place you do this from is different, but it's all mostly the same. Because this is where the Shadowlord appears. And he's like, ah, I'm angry at you. That's what Magicite looks like. What could they possibly want with it? And cue Shadowlord in 3, 2, 1. What the? You are too late. I have awoken. Your rage, cowardice, envy, arrogance, and apathy. From these I will spread the bane of VANA'DIEL. Alright, mate. I know who you are now. I've already clocked you, buddy. I got your number.
Who are you?
For fuck's sake. Your kind has awoken me, and this time you'll be destroyed. You can't say that, you're also a Galka. You cannot stop me, VANA'DIEL. It'll be a grave for you and all your kind. I bet fighting him at 14 will be sick. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I like him a lot, in terms of his design anyway.
Shadowlord, it can't be. His powers have returned.
But how are they going to handle it in the Sandoria questline? Because we're not going to get the Galka confrontation. Because it's not about the Galka in Sandoria. Yeah, and it's just sort of same. It's just the exact same cutscene. Okay. The talisman entrusted to Sandoria meant to seal away the shadow has been stolen. Kavana sent to replace the seal, even though most of the people that Chateau de Oragal are concerned of diplomatic liability. Well, they don't want to rely on a commoner to do it for them, I guess. Hello, Kavana. You've rushed back from Juno upon hearing the news, right? I was waiting with a bold talk of a box assassination or the call for king. Oh yeah, so this is the king was almost killed. I think that was something we saw in a Magicite cutscene. The brigands could not stand before the might of the Temple Knights. His whisperings dishonor our nation. Do you not agree? Kalila, are you there? Aquila, are you there? Yes, Your Majesty. Ah, very good. Your leadership was exemplary, as always. Thanks, yeah, I may focus on my duties. You are too kind, Your Majesty. However, Aquila, there seems to be something you've overlooked. Your Majesty? During the uproar, someone made off with the talisman. The talisman, Your Majesty? Not the one who keeps the Shadowlord imprisoned. The very one. We even had it labelled the one that keeps the Shadowlord imprisoned. So the intruders were a decoy. I suspected them so. And who might know the talisman's existence among Sandorians? I guess if you're bound to bring him back from the other side of this. But before we shut down the Infiltrate back, put us in support, however, let us decide on a plan of action. Quilla, be not disheartened. By no means was this your fault. Call off the alert and return to regular duties. I would say this is the direct cause for high alert. They have the talisman that keeps the Shadowlord sealed. Well, Kavan, your help is needed yet again. However, we'll convey. Why are you having us do it? You've got a literal guard here. What the fuck? Remember, you have our thanks. I just want to put this order's work on you, I guess. Why are we doing all the work? I like Kavana's new gear, by the way. It's very nice. We shall begin immediate discussion of policy for action. Seek no attempts to ignore the business of Shadow. Let's panic grip the kingdom. Oh, who fucking cares? Back in the tower. Wait, it's him! This cutscene? "30 years ago, the three nations spent an expedition." Yeah, no, but we've seen this cutscene before. No, we haven't. We don't know. We have not seen this cutscene before. This is different. The Galka swordsman Vargwin, the Whom monk Cornelia, the Whom warrior Ulrich. The members of the expedition, all of them were great heroes of the people, but they had cut things short when an accident claimed 2 of their people. The ones who died in the accident, the others are said to have suffered violent deaths themselves after their return. Plus, they've awakened a curse that was once said to be buried in the land. They have now been called Fourth Ancient Bane. I mean, that's what he said, yeah. His image, I see. The great Bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. We are told that one hope in these darkest of times, that they will come with the wisest of ages and the strength of thousands to deliver us from a plight. We await the awakening of the warriors of the crystal. That's an old song. It's called the Warriors of the Crystal, isn't it? That's a shit name. Oh, we wait the awakening of the Warriors of the Crystal. The Warriors of the Crystal is the actual name of the song itself. You couldn't have have a shorthand. It's like so wordy. What a wordy title for a song. I must go ahead and not expect to find much, but something troubles me. You fight well, but you should learn to pace yourself. Battles won by those who can still swing their swords at the end of the day. I don't know if you're important for this questline, Zed. I am curious, what have you been doing here? The beasts have been acting strangely. Were you asked to Spartan them? To seal the Northlands? Ah, that thing those Tara did at the end of the war. Woken. I wish to look on your faces when they find out that you bought another seal. You should not be bothered as they are useless. Who am I? I'm not just a wandering knight. I do not care what the beastmen do, nor should you. And as a fact, these rumors of him returning are just plain nonsense. I mean, we know he is coming back though, Zed. The Class of Val is also called the Crossroads of Fates. Yet it cannot be. Maybe we are going to get the same plot line. I have no idea though. Welcome back, Kavana. I'm sure the Lords would like to hear your report right away. So the seal of Faerun is broken. We must face the prospect of never be slain siege of land as they did before. Peculiar have been actions of late, and now this. We must act swiftly. Yes, but our obligations to the Alliance and unilateral deployment of lands abroad were the use of ashes and wars of old. We cannot rewatch that land, and still this comes to pass. Yes, I'm afraid you are right. Our eyes are on the coming and goings of orcs, ignorant of the greater threats. And how would we explain this to our allies? I'm going to bring the last look at the word. Are such words even necessary? Whoa, okay, it's the prince himself, okay. Prince Tryon! Tryon, I think. I'm going to go Tryon. Before they hit us, let's hit them back. A bold strike would hamper their momentum. But my troops, by sending troops into the... but my troops! No, but my prince! By sending troops into the Northlands, we expose ourselves to a certain degree of diplomatic liability. I don't know what that means. Liability falls. Are you all blind to this peril? The enemy approaches while we bicker. Yes, Prince Priam. However, we should have involved the King and Prince Persia in this decision. You wish to share yes, my prince. We shall not have the news. I believe the peril indeed word when it was brought to us by adventurers and is yet as confirmed. Happen to order them would not be enough. We must confirm with the alliance, my prince. So be it. All this talk of diplomatic liability, their people must defend and enemy must defeat. Not matters but that simple truth. I don't think you're cut out for politics, buddy. In such times, where could Persia be going? I mean, there's a certain level of nicety to someone who cares about protecting the people and defeating enemies, but that can be applied to like any person ever, like any leader ever cares about their people but wants to defeat their enemies. Prince Treon. Must make haste and decide upon policy for our kingdom. So something that this area hasn't been as good at as Bastok is Bastok really spent a lot of time like making you enjoy the characters and the land that you're in. Like they had a lot of little cutscenes of Cid at the beginning and running around with the musketeers. But this has been basically void of that. There's been no like little cut interactions, and for the most part, I don't really care about Sandoria. It has failed so far to make me care about them in any way. Like you can be, oh, I mean, thank you for your work, but also you guys are still assholes. I don't really get behind Treon's methodology either. Political maneuvering, you call it, to think our nation could become the cesspool of manipulation and intrigue. We have no time for these antics. They actually plot and invade the Shadowlord. We have not a moment to lose. This might be the exact same cutscene. I have no idea though. Maybe not. I don't know what's going to happen here. How long do these fools wish to sit here discussing our deaths? We have no time for talk, not anymore. We must move to stop the return to Shadowlord, or war will come upon Vana'diel once again. Come on, Azazel, hurry as quickly as you can to the Castle Val. You must take responsibility. You must defeat the Shadowlord yourself. I'm not fucking working at all. You asshole! You can't! He's the fucking Prince of Sandoria. He's the High General of his entire fucking army. But we have to defeat the Shadowlord? Fuck off! Honestly, Sandoria, you can go eat shit. You're the worst nation I've ever seen. Lazy. Assholes to everyone outside of your own people. Not to mention the fact that you have to be able to stairs every single time to talk to people. Oh no, Z, don't. Oh yes, this must be the tomb of the Shadowlord. Yeah, of course it fucking is. What else would it be, Zed? I wonder if this dark chamber is the tomb of the Shadowlord. No, it couldn't be. It doesn't look dark enough. There's not enough crystals around for it to be the tomb of the Shadowlord. I'm angry. I think this cutscene's going to be exactly the same, chat. Oh, he sure takes a long time to revive. I hope we get this cutscene in the Alliance raid. I'm so angry. Wow, so this plotline has a lot more to do with Bastok than the rest of the other areas, huh? And then we just abandon him? No! I'm evil! Right, we're done. So that's the end of the Sandoria questline, I guess. The fact that yeah, so I assumed that we'd have like a different threat, like it wouldn't be the Shadowlord, it'd be something else for Sandoria. But no, it's the same one. So I guess it just has more to do with Bastok than it does the other two nations. That's interesting. It's a weird decision that I don't know if I'm entirely behind. Just because that does mean if you want to see all the quest lines, you'd have to go for each three of them. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's Maybelline. Right, hi, you lazy assholes. You enjoyed sitting down and watching, like, I don't know, Spirits Within? I enjoyed that part where they all got killed by the spectral ghosts. That was terrifying. John has spoken to me about you. At long last, we meet Kavana. What do you mean, long last? We've met before! Trying to find it, chat. I'm trying to find it. At long last, we meet Kavana. Oh, Oh, yes, never met before. Definitely didn't meet in 3-3 appointment to Juno. Yes. He's gone senile. He fucking has. At long last we meet. What do you mean? Long last we meet? We've met before. It's alright, Father. Just drink your juice. I'll have my juice. Thank you to you, the Shadowlord was nipped in the bud. We are all in your debt, especially in light of my elder brother's antics. Ever the complainer, I see. This is no more. Must return attention to Sandoria herself. Of course, our nation has fallen ill. Our long struggle with the beastmen has prevented any recovery from the war. Ah, the Dragon Queen Ranpere. Yeah, what happened to that whole plotline involving the guy with the sword? It just never came back. You speak of the treasure of the Dragon King. Yes, the legends speak of King Ranpere and how he used the treasure to save his kingdom. And where may we find this treasure? If only we knew. This is all but legend, but apparently the king sealed it away somewhere. Many were sent looking for it, but none succeeded. Perhaps now is the time we might find it and break the barrier that protects us. That protects it, not us. I'm going senile, help me. Yes. Father, I urge you to send expeditions to every corner of Vana'diel. Now just a moment, try on. Why should we wander in darkness when the past may still illuminate us? The past, Your Majesty? Yes, I have faith that soon he will find some clues. What, that asshole? My own life is waning. He is dying! Chat, maybe he's going senile. I must solve this mystery while I still breathe. Father. Who are you? I don't know who anyone is. Hello? Your assistance will be needed. Kavana, I claimed you, thank you. What are you talking about? I know you! What's going on? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh yeah, I need this. Help me. Please, someone send help. They don't know who I am. Oh no, they do know who I am. Why did you speak like that then? Kavana, I Clady. I know who you are. Oh, I'm a paragon of virtue, am I? No, I don't care about your nation. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving right now. I'm going. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Bye. Kavana's assigned to gather dream roses as part of the Queen's last will. The pollen can apparently cause strange visions. Oh, I saw you clip out of bounds there for a second, Mr. King. Don't think I didn't. I'm losing my mind at this plotline, chat. I'm generally I feel like I'm going crazy. I have heard good things about you, Kavana. Your contributions to the kingdom are both welcomed and appreciated. I assume you've heard details on however. Crest was left by her late wife. In the garden grows a very delicate flower. My wife asks in a world that the flower always blooms by her side, the dream rose. But the Verity Scene forces us to send out finest warriors. I want you to do it. Plant it in the garden of my dead wife. Okay. I thought I was going to be hunting down your sword. But no, I'm doing this now. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this garden. It's the only garden in the whole kingdom, so I guess it would make sense that this is where the queen was buried. There he fucking is! So by the smell of roses? What petty missions have these people sent you on this time? The queen's well, dream roses? There must be something behind all this. Whoa. What's going on? But I don't know what's going on. What's going on? The flowers have... Kavana? You must not pursue the treasure of the Dragon King. History must not repeat itself. No. Wait. What? Who was that? I don't know. All the flowers disappeared. That was very weird. You had like a vision. You had like an echo. My imagination? Or... You have to excuse me. I have another engagement. What? You're not going to get engaged to me? Oh, I feel betrayed. Who is that you're just talking to now? No matter, you brought me a dream rose, right? Hand it over. Yes, this be the one. You say you saw the queen? I never heard anything so daft. Wait, so I saw the queen, but it was him who saw it. Maybe you should get a rest. What's that by your feet? That yours? No. Oh, do you mind throwing it away from me? I can't have a grimy garden now, can I? That's a good way of making you pick it up anyway. I don't want to deal with littering. Ranpere's final rest. I mean, the plot's definitely going somewhere. No matter your mission this time deals with the chase of the Dragon King. What a light fact that the declare may be hidden in the true tomb of King Ranpere. May I already realise it's a built location. The true tomb was lost during the Great War. This loss has haunted Sandoria. Finally, is critical on locating, as well as boosting kingdom's morale. Looking at the true king of King Rat, and just that you will not deface his tomb when you find it. Try on, fuck off. I will do what I want. I will deface any tomb that I deem fit to complete this mission. Okay, the true king. This might be a new dungeon. This might generally be a new dungeon. Finally, like the first new dungeon. True tomb of King Ranpere. It is an area. Is it a dungeon? It is a dungeon! There we go, chat. We finally have a new dungeon. So, that will be... Also, that might have new music too. King Ranpere's Tomb. FF11. So that will be Sandoria 6-2. Oh, what's happening? It has no music, chat, so I'm gonna have to look for like dungeon music. Battle in the dungeon. That'll work. Sounds like FF7 music. Da 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 da. Or more like 8 actually saying that. So this place is called Ranpere's Final Rest. Somewhere deep within this enormous expanse of catacombs lies the remains of the 24th heir to the throne of Sandoria. Ranpere, the Dragon King. It is said that the king, who was a dragon slayer, had entrusted the protection of the tomb to a black dragon that had been spared in exchange for his services. Oh, the music, yeah! The song kicks ass! As we expected, this area is just full of, like, so much fighting, and it's like a linear little asset place, basically. And then you go into the actual tomb, I guess, which has skeletons inside of it. Oh! Oh, that's all the music you get, unfortunately, chat. You find an ancient Sandoran book, but you are not unable to decipher it. Ah, now I see. Who could have thought a tomb was hidden here? Hey! Rochfogne, I was afraid I had dropped it then. But how fortunately you retrieved it, as well as the old guy did not know, do they? King Ranpere, at long last I find your tomb. Much distance separates us now, ironically. Please, please retrieve me. No, I am no longer so status, not anymore. Please at least judge my actions for what they are. I so desire salvation, great king of dragons. Could you show me that for a moment? I promise you not to take it. After all, you wouldn't have found this place without me, would you? I guess not. Thank you. Seems to be written in code. The writing is in ancient Sandorian. I suppose I never had any part in it. But it seems this tomb is the only thing here. That was it. That was it, yeah. I don't know what fucking happened. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's happening anymore. Maybe this will help me. Gavano is sent to uncover the true tomb of King Ranpere in order to find clues of the whereabouts of Lightbringer, a mighty sword that was lost during the war. Could this be the same sword Rochfogne is seeking? It could be. Maybe it is. Well done, Gavano. Do you wish to know what is written in the tomb? The king is about to make an official announcement regarding its contents in the Great Hall. Is he going to die from, like, oldness? Oh, why am I standing? My feet, I'm dying. Father, shall we begin? Yes, Treon. I see the discoverer of the new tomb is also here of us. But they expected the tomb was resting place of the Dragon King. Addition is the fighting of a sword, and wields more power than one could imagine. The Lightbringer. The Dragon King's Lightbringer. Unfortunately, the whereabouts of the sword was not found in the tomb's pages. Governor, if you obtain any information on Lightbringer, I ask you to share it with us. Paying proper homage to our former king is something I wish to do. No. You can't pull that out and just be like, that's the actual reason. Yes, I just wanted to pay respects to the great King Ranpere. I definitely don't want the sword because it's a mighty weapon that could prove to, like, give us an edge over Bastok and Windurst. Definitely not the case at all. Governor, I wish for you to charge the young king's tomb and purge the area of any vermin. We will follow directly behind. Why am I doing all the fucking work right now? How did it even get here? It's like 1,000 years old. We should just lock the tomb behind all of them. Like, the world would be a better place. As you per your request, Governor, it seems no monsters infest this place. Very well, let's begin, Your Majesty. I thought Shamondi would be more of a villain as well, but he isn't. Spirit of Ranpere, great king of dragons, may you rest, continue undisturbed. Welcome, heir of the dragon blood. Why is it Dragoon? Oh, whatever! The sword, you must hurry. Begone from these holy grounds, foul deceiver. Ah! No! What was that about? He must have run away. What? That doesn't look like him running away. That looked like he was just, like, stabbed. What? What? No, I think he's dead. I think Shimoni, like, killed him with, like, a Zeta flare or something. I don't know about that. I don't think he ran away. I don't think he ran away at all, in fact. Surely there's a riddle nothing to worry about. Dragon's riddles are often deep. What do you mean? Dragoon's riddles. Have you forgotten? According to that, the Ranpere was headed by Dragoon, the last one of the kind. That's a Dragoon, eh? I knew it was no... Well, I mean, technically, Kavana could be a Dragoon right now. So, not the last of the Dragoons. Speaking of, I'll be doing more of that plotline later. What was that? Surely the work of evildoers. They had the short of the following Magicite must continue the ceremony. I know. I know. Hi. That door is pretty efficient, huh? It just opens up. We failed to capture the intruder. We'll post nights in the tomb, so we have nothing to worry about. Thank you for your service to the bloodline of King Ranpere. Kavana, do not forget to deliver your report to the guard at the gatehouse. I will. Try on. Don't worry. Prestige of the Papsks. I mean, at this point, we'll just get through the cutscenes, and then we'll do the Dragoon quest line, I think. Ah, Kavana, you have come. I assume you've heard of the late King Ranpere's Lightbringer. We don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Situation must be prevented at any cost. We have temple knights participating in the search efforts, but there's an obvious lack of manpower. Use chief search for things. I'm confident they will find something. If only there's a cathedral's library had survived the fires of the Great War, we'd not be so behind now researching Lightbringer. Your Holiness, I apologize, you're a visitor. Mind you not, what is it, Morgine? We came across an ancient parchment hidden inside another book. Until now, we have passed off as a poem written by someone long ago. Unless he's replying something hidden deep within the Bostonox. What does that word even mean? As the typing is, realized that it was a message reported something deep within the... I need to write that name down because I know it's going to be important. Bost or Neux. Oblite. That is a hell of a name. Oh my god. And we were complaining in, like, Dawntra about some of the names of places. What? Could it be the Holy Sword Lightbringer? Thank you for the update. I can't wait for the next expansion called Lightbringers. We had Shadowbringers, now we're going to have Lightbringers. So they just found a hidden note, I guess. Yeah. Prince Persia, if you would send Kavana to investigate. Kavana was the first to see the true resting place. I feel that before a full-scale survey is carried out. It was at before Prince Trine, who ruled regarding the incident at King Ranpere's tomb. I feel it's my duty to report first these new findings to my father. Your Holiness. Okay, well, he's not listening to him at least. Kavana, will you join into the Boston's Oblite? And on the outside, the prince may deny it, but on the inside, he has counting no success in their mission. Why are they fighting each other? Why are they just, like, fighting each other over this? I think this is another dungeon, by the way. Yes, the Boston's Oblite. I don't know what the music is here. I don't think we can just find out easily, but we'll put the battle on the dungeon music on again. Why not? So that'll be FF11. Sandoria 7-1. So the Boston's Oblite. Oh my god, the pixels right now. The pixels! Oh! Oh! Please! Thank you. The prison access from the basement of the Chateau de Orgyle is not currently in use by the Kingdom of Sandoria. Although a few guards are still kept to patrol the halls, the deeper recesses of the Oblite, a dungeon with an opening only on the top, is accessible only through the guarded trapdoor. The prison is dangerous to even the most worthy of adventurers. And you just summon your friends here. I guess through the trust system that Mel mentioned earlier? Fascinating. And yeah, you just go through this weird. Oh my god! 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 Go through this weird dungeon. You heard me because I accidentally turned my preview on, which shows the actual stream on a different web, on a different screen for me. I mean, yeah, I guess yeah, we've been down here before. This is the place where the prison was, where the king was almost assassinated. I remember that. How peeing rhythm in this song sounds like the FF8 battle theme. Yeah, so I guess we investigated this place and then we found out what was going on there. Okay, well that's that dungeon done. Why are we working with this guy? This guy is awful. I don't know why we're just sitting here and just being happy around him.
I see. So you do not find Lightbringer. What have you found? Is truly a possession of the lost Dragon King? Maybe. I don't know what I found. Your Holiness, the Royal Knights sent to investigate the Boston Arts have been returned. Their search turned up nothing. What is that? Prince, wait, what? What is that? Sorry, Prince Persia, Coravano tried this stone tablet from deep within the oblat. When the great King Ranpere brought the chaos in Sandoria under control, it said that the invention was carved in stone. This may be that very tablet, my prince. I was correct in assuming that the Royal Knights would not be suited for a task such as this, one that requires perseverance. However, we cannot be sure that this tablet is King Ranpere's. Absolutely! There is still much deciphering that must be carried out by our scholars. It will require much more time. However, I promise you that I'll make this task a top priority, take the matter up with the king itself. And as for you, Kavana, once the deciphering has been completed, we may have another task for you. Good day. He's very persistent on Persia becoming, I guess, the new king and not Treon. Even though Treon's the first son, I think, right? When it comes to the subject of Lightbringer, the past becomes a different man. Because he knows what the sword means. It's like, basically, I'm going to become the king's sword, isn't it?
the secret weapon. Main theme.
Well, Princess Clady,
Oh. This is a kind of a harrowing image. Like, there's like 2 ghosts behind this person.
Finished watering the flowers. Thank you very much, Lorima.
You'll be getting pretty good at this, milady. Have to watch out, I might be out of a job.
Bye-bye.
That girl used to never come out of her room, but she's buying up since I let her out into the garden.
But nothing we can do to bring back her parents. There'll always be little girls like Lorena,
Your Highness. I feel like she's the only one who should rule, considering she's the only one who realizes that war cannot continue. As for me, I have no power to achieve a single seed. Oh, the Dream Rose. The princess traveling to other lands. Think of your safety, Your Highness. What if Sandoria found herself in the same situation that Tasnasia did? What will become me then? What the fuck is Tavnasia? I've never heard that word before in this game. Tavnasia was a sister to Sandoria prior to the Crystal War. Players can witness... Oh! Oh, the place was destroyed!
Oh, it was in the intro,
And it was destroyed, I guess, by, and it was Sicily, and then... I think that's the first mention of, like, the intro cinematic. Because, yeah, we see Tavnasia getting destroyed then, and that must mean that that child we saw might have been saved. And there might be the brother of that other child. I don't know. It might be, it might not be. It's been like 50 years since the war happened, hasn't it? It's 20 years ago. The force in Tavnasia, and then the explosion. Nothing was left. Tavnasian Peninsula was ripped from the mainland and became an island. What was the purpose behind the beastman's actions? Can we truly let something so terrible happen again? But what can I do? Princess locked up in the castle. I envy you, Kavana. Your Highness speaks no more of such things. Hey, take a look at the blooming flowers. You're right, Chavlo. I guess I'm very good at gardening. You really helped me deal with this issue that I'm having, Chavlo. I'm gonna leave now and climb up these stairs. What did I say that was wrong? I was just, what do you want from me? What's going on? Where are we going right now? I think I need some context. Kavana investigates Ghelsba once more and confiscates the crystal dowser, which the orcs were using to locate Lightbringer. Meanwhile, I have a mousy adventurer named Idalk. Idalk appears wearing golden armor. We'll go for this cutscene, then we'll do the next minigame. You got it? Yeah, I love these guys. We're looking for the crystal dowser, but no find. Oh well, let's charge this ammo and attach the battle machine. If this worked in Great War, we no lose. Who there? It's us. The orcs aren't in 14. I don't remember them if they are in there. Then it is true. The orcs are using this portal to gather energy and enhance the power of their weapons. This may explain the explosion that led to the destruction of Tavnasia. I apologize, my name is Idalk. I am an adventurer like yourself. I am on mission from Sandoria. And they seem to have some special way of locating it, if we don't find it before they do. Well, I applaud you on your resourcefulness. Pretty good for a mere adventurer. Who are you? The orcs' crystal dowser is a nice piece of equipment. Be good for stopping those orcs from using magic portal, or who knows what might happen if you didn't. Oh, there's no more to this than meets the eye. I wish you luck. What? Why are you? Let's pray for the safety of us both. I hope to see you again soon. I don't... bye. I don't know what's happening. That was all very weird. Right, we will now do... How many more cutscenes do we have? We got 4. And the final one's pretty big. Okay, we're almost done. And then we'll do some, I guess, Dragoon quests after that. But before that, chat, we're going to go and do another treasure casket. I cannot say that word, for fuck's sake. I chose a bad word. Treasure casket. Treasure casket. Ooh, yes, treasure casket. Right. Let's get some music. What music do we have? We've got the chateau music again. Hell yeah! Give me all the chateau music for Sandoria. I want to just feel the scum and the filth that is to be a Sandorian. I love being a Sandorian. It's wonderful. Right. We're going to start with magical number 50. Too high. 25. Too high. 10. Too low. 18. Yes! Oh, I'm so good at this game! Yeah! I don't know how that happened, but it did. I'm very happy about this development. That was a fantastic development. That was a development that I was not expecting, but it did develop the way I thought it would develop. Right. I'm very happy about that. Reward wheel. Let's turn this music off and bring the rewards back up again. Let's spin. Oh my god! Holy shit! Scroll of treasure. Oh. Hee hee hee. Yes, I'm very happy about that. Chat, this is our first time getting an item on the wheels. An item is something that I can redeem for free respin on the punishment wheel. So I get something I don't like, I can use this and it will allow me to reroll and get something else. So yes, that is very good. And that's going to stay up there until I get a punishment. Again. Well no, it will stay up there until I use it. And if I get it again on the wheel, it won't stack, so I'll just have to... it'll basically incentivize me using it, I think. So yeah, it's up there now. That's good. That's a pretty painless punishment or reward. We can now just get straight back into the main event. So with that in mind, chat, let's do that, shall we? Let's turn this off. We've got one more of those to do, so we'll get on that later. But yeah, I'm getting pretty good at this little treasure casket minigame. I mean, that was probably luck, mostly, but I'm surprised I got that. That's the second time that's happened this stream. We've got 4 more cutscenes left now, Sandor. Chat, we are just going through the storyline at breakneck speed. Oh, if only I wasn't me. Dear mother, my coming of age story is growing near. I will inform you the secrets of the dead Ogal family. I have heard the same tradition was carried out in Tavnasia. Secrets were revealed to you. But I'll be able to handle the burden as you do. I beg you, mother, please watch over me in these trying times. Hi, Trion. You're not as cool as Dion. Ah, I remember when my mother, as funny coming of age, but thinking how to catch her and actually to buy presents for her. We'll always be awed by the wonders of the city. One year, the king caught us sneaking out. Our mother tried talking to our father, but there was no easing his anger. It was then that I first feared my father. You shouldn't fear him. He's like senile now. Maybe it was our lack of power to save my mother that made us enemies. I apologize for my rambling. Perhaps I should journey out into the city and select my sister's gift. Yeah, perhaps you should. Oh, we're seeing both of the brothers. Okay. Clady has finally come of age. My sister and I don't have many memories of the Queen, but every time I see Clade, I can see a sense part of my mother in her. I don't know, it's probably because they look and act so alike. Despite being raised with our mother alongside 2 older brothers, she has matured into a fine, beautiful woman. Now is her time to shine. I feel like something bad is about to happen. I feel like something really bad is about to happen. Or not. I don't know if they're gonna like throw an Ishikara plot twist in here or something. Whoa, look at that camera angle. Whoa, hold on a second. I thought the cape was clipping through his entire body. It was. Oh, the game cannot handle all these people here at once. This is kind of cool, though. So the baby princess has finally become a lady. Did you know that it was a custom of the coming of age ceremony for the dark Ogal secrets to be revealed? I'm sure you've already heard that during the Great War, the Ogal family betrayed my father, Altador, and dragged Tavnasia into ruin. Uh-oh. Silence, infidel! Who are? Where did this vagrant come from? No, I'm not expecting you to know who I am. It's the first time I've been to this cathedral. Wait, you look familiar, but you couldn't be. My name is Rochfogne Tasner, son of Aldador and sole surviving heir to the Tasmanian throne. My mother's brother? Rochfogne, you were slain in the Great War. You doubt your own eyes, pitiful Dorgal. That will be the downfall of you all. Know this, Dorgal. I will find Lightbringer. It is the destiny that drives me forth. Is he in the intro cutscene? Is he a character in the intro? I need to check. I need to find out. Is he the kid in the intro? I need to know. He might not be. No, I don't think he is. Because in the intro, there's a kid and his sister, and he gets pushed over. No, it's the sister who gets pushed over, isn't? No, it's the brother. The brother gets pushed over the rocks to safety, but the sister is not able to make it. I don't know if that's him. It might not be. It might just be a random character, but that's an interesting plot twist. I don't mind it. I just wish you brought up Tasmania a little bit earlier in the story. Know this, the Orgal. I will find Lightbringer. It's my destiny that drives me. After him! That Rochfogne is a poison in our fair country. Dispatch knights and have them comb the countryside. No, all of Vana'diel for him. But how could it be? And what could he want with the holy sword? I mean, he might be the good guy here. In all honesty, Sandoya isn't great in itself, to be honest. Alright, let's read the description for that episode. I'm kind of curious. It is Prince Rochfogne Tasnasia, son of Altador, brother of the late Queen Lute, reveals his full identity and swears to find Lightbringer himself. We don't know what his intentions are of it yet. Lightbringer. Call forth all members of the court. As the adventurer Kavana arrived, we need her. Well, I don't know why we need her so much, but we do. Yep, we're here. Kavana. The deciphering of the stone tablet you found has been completed. There is one line that is especially intrigued. Light up before the great Vana'diel only when the true heir of Dorgal raises Lightbringer to the heavens. And this means... It means that only the true heir of the Dorgal throne will be unable to sheath Lightbringer, and that only when he does that will the true power of the sword be unleashed. Then it decides we have possession of the legend with her boyfriend to receive it. Her seeds take place. Whoa, hold on a fucking second. What happens if you can't pull it out? Will you die? Oh, yes. Is this what they've both been training for? We'll see if they both pull it, and whoever dies is obviously not the true ruler. Now I understand why they wanted so much. And now I understand why the guy was so hell-bent on finding it before he did. Was so that he would get the sword and lay claim to the kingdom before this entire thing will get sorted out. The true heir? Tria and all Persia, the sword will decide the future of Sandoya and lead us from darkness. Of course, we must first locate the treasure of the Dragon King. Well, how, Koala? I want you knights to continue the efforts on locating Lightbringer. And Kavana, report to Vahel for your orders. I trust your involvement in investigation can only benefit Sandoya. Step forth and search the darkness for the light that will guide us to a brighter future. Oh, why would you need like a stupid sword to decide this? It should just be the sword person. I mean, maybe it will decide them. Like, are you pure of heart? If you're not, then maybe it won't choose either of them. I don't know. Okay, guess we're back in the tomb again. Or another tomb? I like how the tail stops moving when they move around, but it regains its animation when she stops. You cannot find Lightbringer here. Your investigation is over. Good! Good job. An interpretation. Kavana all night and sent out in search of the light sword. You cannot find it here. Game over. You've lost. Oh wow, how terrible that the Lightbringer could not be found. Welcome back from your long journey. I am pleased to say that they have found the Lightbringer. Feel that she was truly lost. However, my journey is nearly complete. I do not have the words to express my gratitude for your services. Thank you. I hope you continue work even after I step down. We must decide who's going to become the new king. At that time, yourselves will again be called upon. Wow, we haven't done this rank thing at all. That was the first time in this entire, like, quest line we've seen it. Thanks to your perseverance and commitment to the kingdom, Lightbringer has been found. I thought we didn't find it, though. Didn't that thing say you have not found Lightbringer, you failed? The kingdom will be safe, regardless of whether myself, my brother, is the true heir to the throne. Hey! Chat! The rights of succession! What does that remind you of? It couldn't possibly be Dawn Trail, could it? I am getting, like, weird Dawn Trail vibes in this a little bit. It's like the whole quest line for Ascension. At that time, your services will once again be called upon. All we need now is a green-haired catboy. I never imagined myself becoming king. But she's also needed to step in and take control when my brother has gone too far. By chance, Lightbringer selects me. I do not know if I can prevent Sandoria's bloody history from repeating itself. You were the power of all. We're not only time will bring it. I feel like you shouldn't use the sword. I feel like you should, I don't know, go on like a pilgrimage to work out who deserves it. Okay, the last two cutscenes, chat, and they're chonkers, so we might be here a while. Always these steps. Always the same steps over and over again. Hi. How's it going? Long have we waited your arrival, Kavana. Your assistance is required in a mission for the kingdom. Where is the king, you ask? His silence is retired to his quarters for a day. Reason he has not been in the best of health. There's no need to be concerned. Now that Lightbringer has been found, the king has begun to show improvements. He should be back to his normal self within days. The pastor has called upon you to perform an investigation. His Holiness should be here shortly. Oh yeah, here he is.
Oh, this all went tits up. I had a plan and everything.
Why are the doors made of chocolate? Those doors look fucking delicious. Oh god, these stairs are truly awful. I apologize for my tardiness. I've assembled you all here today to put a great grave new finding. Magical wall swords have been placed around Sandoria. What? A magical wall, you say? That was the one that was utilized during the Great War to protect Tasnada from his enemies. Elemental barrier. We'll be able to produce such magic. What you find? The scoundrel's up to something. However, what could his motives be? The magic war has brought no harm to the kingdom, has it? And so I feel like wise to come to any unhasty conclusions. That is correct, your highness. To bring such a war medium is required at the centre. This occasion is, with Sandoria at the centre, it could be assumed that their 3 mediums have been buried. As far as I consider, there should be one in each of the areas of Volbo, Valke. I'm writing them down. So we've got the first area, Volbo. Okay, that's a peninsula region. It isn't like So they buried 3 different stones to create a gate around this place, and these are the 3 locations they've been buried in. Volbo, which is like a peninsula region of Western Quan. And if we go to the Atlas, Volbo is located over here. The second one is Valdunia? Kind of sounds like Vana'diel a little bit. Valdunia, which is north. And North Island, which is yeah, so it's like the 3 different regions that surround Sandoria. Okay, that makes sense. If it were me, I would bury them somewhere and eventually will be less likely to travel, but where would that be? Your Holiness, it sounds as if you are quite skilled at burying things. I have cast many a magical war in my time. I am just calling on my past experiences. You are incredibly shady, Shimondi. They must be disengaged in the correct order. My instincts tell me that the trap may be set. Once again, knowledge on the situation at hand. Yes, well, Kavana is one of... I'm certain that she will look at the meetings and success in destroying them. I guess we can only destroy it from within, because we're stuck in this place now? Is there an actual magical wall around? I'm kind of curious. Oh, no, we have a father's health to think about. Then that means we share the same blood. Which means that he could, in theory, become king. That is correct, my brother. And you have the blood too. So we could all try pulling the sword. I'd actually like it if Clady's the one who pulls the sword out. That'd be a nice little twist. Clady, you know quite well that you're not allowed to interfere in these meetings. Have you already forgotten? I have completed my coming-of-age ceremony. I have the right to attend. Yeah, you tell him. Tell that asshole. He is correct. I apologize, Clady. Well, as you know, present, let's hear your opinion on the situation at hand. As Persia has stated, he's our uncle, my youngest brother. That is, if you believe the scoundrel. That is the exact reason why it's necessary to sit down and discuss with him the matters before us. His outburst in my coming-of-age ceremony has enlightened me upon a piece of Sandoria's terrible past. You know what this reminds me of, actually? Thinking about this plotline and the sister city, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Silda and Older. So, if you don't know the whole thing involving 14 and Older, there was a sister city, but they both fought each other for power ages ago, and Older came out on top and basically just buried the city beneath itself. Like, they built their entire city on top of Silda. And there are still people from Silda who have lived past that. In fact, the first Hildeband questline, despite how goofy it is, there is an actual character in there who has ties to Silda, and that's their entire motivation as a villain. And I think that is unique. And I like the fact that they have brought that back a little bit with the variant dungeons, with the Silda catacombs. But it just feels very reminiscent of that, like having a character who is tied to the last destroyed place. Yes, it wasn't by their means. This was destroyed by the Shadowlord, but still, they've forgotten about it. And Tasnasia is still living on through this person. What should we say, Clady? Not all of us here are of royal blood. I have nothing to hide, brother. What are you talking about? Kavada could get to hear this shit. The gallant battle was waged for the sins and Tasnasia, the first of the beastmen forced and given the son of pair armies. The end of a proud nation. When the beastmen seek a weapon malfunction, nothing, not even the beastmen themselves are left out of the calamity. Why must he carry them without being sure of his motives? Am I to believe this is how the royal family deals with problems? Oh god, there's so much text right now. Give me a sec, chat. I'm gonna have a little drink. Can you not remember what transpired at your coming-of-age ceremony? Or should find it not seem as if he wanted to sit down and chat over a cup of tea. There must be some reason he could not tell us at the time. Something malicious, potentially. He doesn't want us to know. And that's why we must first capture him. Only then we'll be able to clean things up that trouble with our two sides. Alright, but I ask you to promise me one thing. Do not hurt Rochfogne when you capture him. I will heed your wish. If he lays a hand on any of my knights, I will be forced to take action. Yes, brother, that is all I have to say. Maybe he needs something before he wants to actually talk to us. So maybe he wants Lightbringer. Maybe he thinks if he had tried talking to us earlier, he would have gotten captured and he wouldn't be able to complete his mission. Still though, I like how he somehow outrun all those knights at that ceremony. Very, very good knights apparently. Kavana searched out and destroyed these mediums that the past mentioned earlier. And make our kingdom a little bit safer because of that. I want to see if the wall's actually around Sandoria. That'd be kind of a neat little touch if it is. Treon, I think it's time for us to call on the services of the Wait, what? It's time for us to call on the services of the Cadavers des Cornelos. The Cadavers des Cornelos? Persia, are you mad? Oh, he's crazy. He's bringing the Cadavers des Cornelos in here. Oh my god. Think, my brother, if we allow Rochfogne to run about as he pleases, the consequences could be irreparable. If Kavana is able to destroy the elemental barrier, we can be sure that Rochfogne will be near. If we made the first move, we may be able to capture him. Then do as you wish. I have no idea what they're talking about right now. I had a fear. I was worried that we might... No, we do see the barriers. Okay, good. We're leaving, as it would say. Look at the chocolate walls. I will ask the same as you did to my brothers. If you're trying to find Rochfogne, please do not harm him. He's trying to tell us something. I know it. I mean, so far, like, he hasn't been, like, mean to us. He's been quite chill for the most part, but I also don't necessarily trust him either. Considering he just ran out in front of that ceremony, spouted all of that about his past, and then ran away. It's a little bit suspicious, unfortunately. There's no barrier. Yeah, I didn't think there would be, but You know, people can dream. Like, imagine if you were actually forced to stay inside of the city until you got rid of the barriers. I applaud you on your gallant effort. I don't want to underestimate you, but... Wait, what was that? Passport? I did not want to do this. Oh, you want to go? I got, like, Ifrit and all my friends. Just give me, like, 10 seconds to summon all my trusts, and I'll fight you. Whoa, airship. That's a cool shot. You saw with your own eyes that Orc's secret weapon in the U-Got grotto. If those beasts were to get their hands on Lightbringer, they could combine the two to create a weapon more powerful than the one that destroyed my homeland. The elemental barrier I set was to prevent a Lightbringer from falling into the hands of the Orcs. But if you could not even realize that, then you are no better than the others. We were trapped inside of the barrier! What are you talking about? Wait, keep a weapon, why must blood be shed? Oh, it's this guy again. I remember you. So Rochfogne, you have been trying to tell certain to the girl family. What is it? That is none of your concern. Bardwin, do and check on the other mediums. Leave these two to me. Look, how about we just talk? Using force to make a point will only... Wait, hold on a fucking second. Is this the sister? We can't see their face. They're elven. It could be them. Maybe they're dressed up like this on purpose. If you wish, I can act as a mediator between you and the royal family. It's not an issue that can be resolved over Sandorian tea and crumpets. They're making tea and crumpets! As long as Lightbringer's in their hands. Why is Lightbringer so important to you? What are you planning to do with it? Wait, hold on. Oh, who are these people? Are these the people that, like, the guy sent? The fall of Daogai on a rise of Tasnasia, if I'm not mistaken. Who are you? We are the members of the Sandorian cadavers. I don't know what the fuck's happening anymore. Oh, they're prisoners from that place. Okay. As assassins for the kingdom, I've heard rumors and never thought that the organization truly existed. I am honored. Wow, so they went against their sister's wishes. Why? On who to order be sent? My well, cat's out the bag. Like, literally, Kavana's here. My bro, I mean, you are terrible at keeping a hidden identity. You just sound like you said it. My bro, I mean, the brothers couldn't have done such a thing. We are an undercover organization, and we are not at liberty to reveal our secrets. However, we can tell you this. We have been sent here to bring back the head of that man, Rochfogne. Wow, neither of them are worthy. That's terrible. No, how could he break our promise? I know not the word that you and the princess may have exchanged. We are here to complete our mission, and then we have... I will not allow it. If you are here to say this man, you have to save me first. Very noble, Princess Clady. Oh my god! I don't know what you're talking about. If you wish to act foolishly, so be it. Yeah, you're not even, like, hiding your voice. You're just, like, speaking normally. When we return, we will simply report to the prince that a rogue adventurer attempted to hamper our plans. So she was eliminated. Oh, fuck. I cannot believe that my brother would utilize such a group of thieves. Step aside, and there will be no need to make such a report. You're going to kill the princess! No, I will not allow this. Do not say we did not warn you. Many a night it has been since I tasted sweet, warm blood. Oh, no! No! Oh my god! Let me go! Proof. Only his armor remains. Having judged by the damages to it, we can be certain our friend will not be with us much longer. God damn it! They really just pulled out the plot, like, at the end of this thing, didn't they? You were out there a long time, go to the point. Yes? It is unfortunate we do not have a body to take back to the princes, but they will have to be satisfied with this armor. Why didn't we do anything? Well, not, your highness. I have no intention of informing anyone what I saw today. How you should learn to act more like a princess and less an adventurer if you wish to live. Oh my god. They are terrible. He's dead. He died. I cannot help Rochfogne. Cannot stop my brothers. Tell you what, I can go in there and talk to them myself. Rochfogne, what are you trying to tell us? What secrets does Lightbringer hold? Rochfogne! I don't know. Hi. I now have lost all respect for you and your brother. Like, you used, like, I mean, to a certain extent, I kind of understand it, because they don't know who he is, and they're worried about who he is. Ah, Gavana, I have already read through Concordoll's report. The fact that one's body has not turned up troubles me. However, I must commend you on your efforts in disabling the elemental barrier. Like, if it was just him, I wouldn't necessarily be as miffed, as annoyed right now. But because Treon was also fine with it, like, it just kind of presents both brothers in a really bad light right now. They hired, like, these really brutal prisoners to try and assassins to try and kill Rochfogne, who, at the time, they didn't know if he was evil or not. And even their sister's like, you should at least hear him out first. But they're too scared. They're too scared of what his name means, and they just decided to try and kill him instead. As for the main details of what happened, excellent. You understand why the sensitive matters of the kingdom. The existence of the must remain a national secret. And with our father, as ill as he is. Our father is feeling much better now. He should be returning to his proper position on the throne shortly. The rights of succession are upon us. When the time comes, we'll be once again calling upon your services. You are dismissed. Why are we still helping them? Gavana, why are we still helping them? They're terrible. Persia, what has become of our younger sister? She has shut herself up in the mother's garden. You must realize that what we are doing is for the good of the kingdom. Treon, what is that troubles you, Persia? What if neither of us are worthy enough to draw forth Lightbringer? Ha ha ha! Your petty worries and prudence amuses me, brother. Fear not, as there are none worthy than me. And we. Oh, it's me. Yeah, you're not gonna get it at all. I mean, they're working together now at the very least. But there is a possibility that they both won't be able to pull the sword. Oh, Dutch, or Dolly Zoom. Who goes there? What the fuck? An orc? Why would an orc be here? Hello? Is anyone around? Ah, yes, the old animations are incredible. Whoa! Okay. The characters to Casconil. Oh, it's the, hold on a second. It's the guy who spent an awfully long time down there. I wonder if he's wearing a disguise. But no, he's what disguise could he be wearing? Like a glamour, maybe? So the orcs have made it this far. Not surprising with the magical orb being destroyed. This forces us to change our plans. Wait, why, you dirty scoundrel? In the face of once, you have no right being here. I apologize, Highness. How I ask a moment of your time to talk. You wish to talk with me? Who are you? Yeah, I know who it is. It's Rochfogne. Like, he somehow lived. It's not very subtle. I mean, the guy was down there for a very long period of time. They even mentioned how long he was down there checking for his body. And then he suddenly comes back out and is like, oh no, I dealt with it. Don't worry. Okay, here we go, though. The final part of the story. 25 minutes. This might be, like, the end of the stream. I know I said I was going to do the Dream Quest line, but I think I don't have time. That might mean the entirety of next stream will probably be us doing class quests instead, then. Takes a while to get through, but we have gone through all of Sandoria mostly in one stream. I don't think either of them are going to be able to pull the sword out, but we'll see. I just hope it isn't like a, I don't know, a Last Crusade thing where if one of them fails to pull the sword out, they just die. I hereby declare the commencement of the rites of succession. The term of selection will consolidate those found engraved in a recently discovered stone tablet of the Dragon King Ranpere. Light will befell the great Vana'diel only when the true heir of dear Oragile raises Lightbringer to the heavens. It's going to be Rochfogne who's going to be the true heir. We shall now watch as the two princes attempt to draw forth the holy blade. Only then will it be known which is worthy to become our next king. Oh, where am I? Who are you? Prince Treon, come forth. Quickly now, I think the foe may die any moment. Wait! Who goes there? Are you oblivious to the events that are transpiring here today? Oh shit. I am completely aware that they didn't even change his name. They didn't even try. They know you. They know we know. That's why I've come. Cut up a point. Why have you come? What has come over you? No, that voice. No, then the Rochfogne. I don't care less of this play. I'm here for one reason, to take the Lightbringer. You should be dead. What is the meaning of this? Ha! If you refer to the assassins he sent to kill me, you may be able to find them at the bottom of the Bastor Sea. The Hindu has only served in resistance for days, not as high successfully in crashing your little party. I wish to see your little Lucy's head rolling the sword, you best hang over what Lightbringer. Whoa! Okay, Rochfogne. Why you? But they talk to each other. As you wish, Rochfogne. On the count of 3, I will throw you the holy sword, and you shall take the princess. Go. 1, 2, 3! A wise decision, Treon. Oh shit, here we go then. You gonna pull it? I need not your praise, but perhaps you might learn us. How do you plan to escape while surrounded by our royal knights? Compared to what I've gone through to get the sword, escape from this place would be a child's play. I'm just gonna teleport the Aetheryte. What if the sword you hold is not the true Lightbringer? Oh shit! Is it fake? What? Why you? Oh, he cheated! Oh my god! But you're posing as one of our own men. Oh. Okay, well that was... Now come forth, oh Lightbringer! Treon, no! Oh, it worked! Lady, now! Oh, what the fuck? But he was able to pull it, that means he succeeded. Why is there an orc here too? What's going on? This plotline is crazy! Well, they can't pull the sword out, only the true heir can. And Treon's fine, apparently. We cannot let Lightbringer fall into the hands of those fiends. What is going on? Where is Lightbringer? Why, the sword is unsheathed, but the gates of paradise are not open. Gates of paradise? Yeah, I know nothing of what the sword can do. That sword is the evil weapon that destroyed my country. How do you know this? What do you mean, how did you know this? He fucking lived there! I'm not even going to try anymore. I know this only because it was I who drew Lightbringer and brought an end to my homeland. Oh, well, there you go then. Cannot be! Now is not the time to explain. However, Treon, you must know why I must reseal the holy sword. When I moved for Lightbringer, it felt as if I had all the Vana'diel upon my hands, and all life on the planet was useless. It's not throwing a dream both pollen like you should have been consumed by the power of the sword. Oh my god, this sword's apparently like the god sword then. Oh, Rochfogne! Is he dead? The Lightbringer is not a bringer of light, but a bringer of darkness. Oh, Shadowbringers. Treon, did you not hear Rochfogne? Must send out knights immediately. Treon, get a hold of yourself. Wow, ready knights, shut down those orcs. Cruella doubled the patrol of all the temple knights in the city. As for the rest of you, let us retreat to the palace so we can plan our next move. I don't think we want to use the sword. I think using the sword would be bad for us. As for you, Shimon, I have a few questions. Oh, he's in trouble now, Mr. Priest. A lot just transpired. A lot has just transpired in the last, like, 5 minutes. I mean, so far they've done a good job of fleshing out the princes to a certain extent, I will say. Like, I'm glad it's more focused on them than just, like, the soldiers. Like, the musketeers were cool, and I'm glad they had their own personalities, but for the most part, like, they've been focusing more so on the princes and the princess. I see they've all arrived. Now all we have to wait for is Clady. How is he? How is Rochfogne? He is still unconscious. While the blood misses vital organs, he has seen a great deal of damage. I see. You must wait until any questions. I want to know how I have just learned of the role of the Lightbringer. He lied to us about the true inscription of the stone tablet. It must be said that all sorts and must never be drawn. So yeah, as we assume, we have lied. Whoa, the past fabricates its own truths. The past has come to believe the Lightbringer was the key to the gates of paradise.
It seems as if the Archduke of Jonas' brother's Elsmark led him to believe this. So the surname was a farce? Cannot be. We've got an awesome power that Lightbringer harbours in the blade. Yeah, well, that makes sense to a certain extent. And it's been egging us on a little bit there. Right now, all we can believe is what Rochfogne has told us. Lightbringer is the weapon that made laid waste 2,000 Asia. And yeah, now we need to go and deal with the escort now. I am to blame for the loss of Lightbringer. The responsibility of achieving it lies within me. I also want to ignore Clady's peace or attempt negotiations with Rochfogne. If it were not for my foolish pride, none of this would have ever happened. Oh, there you go! There we go, some character development for this boy. Lovely. Curb your conceit, Tryon. Father? Tryon, you're simply dancing on the stage of destiny. It's time for you to come down and face reality. Father. I will command the army. Tryon, you will stand on the front lines and show the knights the true honour and valour of... You will maintain the supply routes, providing constant support to your brothers. Clearly, you will tend to Rochfogne as well as you watch over him. We have my trust. Okay. Kavana, after this display, you must find the royal family pitiful. I always found the royal family pitiful. Don't you worry. Ever since I stepped into Sandoria, I was kind of like, this place kind of sucks. This establishes more of that. Finally, we must not forget that we must be faithful to the citizens of the kingdom. We stand on the foundations they built. We must not lose their trust. What trust? You want war? The Crew Buyer Arena. Right, that sounds like the next dungeon, so let's get that up. Weirdly enough, I don't know if we're going to have time to get through this. Like, this is quite a chunky final part of this quest. I got it up. It says it's a battlefield. I don't know what a battlefield is. Battlefield events. I guess like it's an instance. Like, it's not like a dungeon. It's just a place where you go and fight. Good work. Tell the scouts to rest from his journey. I mean, the king's doing a good job of being a king right now, I will say, and ordering everyone. It shows why he is the king, at least. Understood, he may step down. This is where the conflict is to be decided in the arena. Noble knights, I'm giving you a noble speech. We will defeat the orcs, but you may not return home. Those who wish to stay and trust your lives to me, and I will not let you, your families, nor our fine kingdom down. Let us take back the sword from these beasts and bring victory to the Sandorian people. Here are your orders. You need to surround this area. Do not let a single orc to escape while we're just murdering them all, huh? My company will enter the arena and attempt to locate the central command. Prince Tryon, there will be suicide. Assign a task to my knights. Don't be ridiculous for how I have you to my kingdom when the countless lives are in it. Even if I fall in battle, Bojo will be there to replace me. Oh, he's being self-sacrificing, man. Knights, take your positions. The time of judgment is upon us, and may victory taste as sweet as the roll and berry 813 we shall drink when we return home. Oh, he's 100% dying now. You don't mention the drink and everyone drinking it together, and then him, like, survive. I think this guy is a lost cause. Prince Tryon. Cruella? That matters between us, I don't say. I expect your pomp and save return. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Love, I guess. Love blooms on the battlefield. Snake. My brother. I thought he was about to declare his love too. Do not be foolish, I have already seen the light of victory shines upon you. Oh, don't fucking say that. Least I can do for my noble brother. What are you doing? Whoa. You just get engaged? Well, what just happened? I'll be waiting for your return. Take care, Persia. I don't know if I've been saying his name wrong this entire time, but, like, I'm not changing it now. Yeah, yes, the portal, where I'll do all the fighting. I mean, Tryon might actually be involved in this fight to a certain extent, but I have no idea. So, we head in here. I'm not going to get to the battle instance here because I want to get through this cutscene. So I'm just going to focus on that. Oh, look, they got past our foddlers. Oh, we eat them like wild rabbits. Wait, no night to be adventurous. We'd be tricked. Oh, they got the little tanks.
I no need to fight no puny adventurers. You do what you like with them. I'm gonna leave. Bye. A single puny adventurer. I did it. I did it. Yay! All that hard work. Ah, you killed my men. Me underestimate power of puny adventurers. Now the time for you to die. Good, more meat for dinner. It's Treon. He's here to help us fight. Wow, he waited until he killed all of those guys. It is time for me to put an end to this. Oh, no, go away. You waited until, like, all the other enemies were dead. And now you show up? That sword, the orcs hate that sword. It gives us great pain. We don't want pain, we try to destroy sword. Seal sword, you seal sword, maybe we orcs can forget hate. Maybe someday we can live together. Oh! Oh no! Perhaps their hate is simply derived from the fact that they were born in this world we call VANA'DIEL. Holy shit, Treon! And you expect me to like this character? You can't have him say shit like that and then be like, oh no, I like this man. No! He just said, oh, they hate the fact that they lived in this world. Maybe they wouldn't if you didn't keep murdering them. Oh, what a dick. Oh, look, he survived. Who would have saw that coming? Prince Treon will be preparing your safe return. We don't know what would become of you if you died. We could find some bad adventures. I apologize for the worry I may have caused by my certain actions. We got the Lightbringer back. I'd like to thank you, Kavana. Beyond. I honestly thought he was going to die there. That would have been an interesting plot point, but he didn't. I have returned, Persia. I believe it is your magical protection that shielded me against the relentless attacks of the beasts. There's no place to ponder such thoughts. We came back to the rendezvous point where Raha and Quill are waiting. You're right, Persia. Time has come for us, for all of us, to return victorious to our homeland. Except for Jerry, who died against the orcs. But we don't like Jerry. Oh, I generally thought they were going to do more there, but just kind of faded away into nothing. Wow, look at all those people. Is that just to make, like, Treon the new ruler, just to prove, like, he was brave? Because not only did he appear after I had killed all the enemies and only the big boss man was left, but he then, like, spat upon the big boss man's grave and was like, you should never have existed in the first place. I'm meant to care about this character? Every single action he's done so far has only infuriated me further. And Persia's no better. Like, he had that, like, secret troop of assassins to go and kill people. I don't know why he even has that. The only good person here is Clady. And the king. But the king's become senile. Probably going to be a letter at the end of this game, isn't there? Yeah. I have heard of your valiant efforts for my son. Your bravery has helped maintain peace. You did all the fucking work, Eve too. As for Lightbringer, as long as Rochfogne remains unconscious, oh fuck, he's not unconscious. Oh no. Oh, now he has to be part of this arrangement. I generally forgot he was a character for a second there. Ah, Rochfogne, Lady has informed me on your condition. How are you feeling? I'm in debt to your fine daughter for all she has done for me. Your Highness, I apologize for my troubles I have caused you. You must forgive me. If I had only known that you would, if you had only true Rochfogne, we might have been able to prevent the loss of so many lives. Your Highness, you may rise, Rochfogne. So shall I like to reminisce of these times I wish to know of Lightbringer. Certainly. Long ago, the Dragon King Ranpere entrusted the Tasmanian man with the duty of protecting Lightbringer. What is it though? Some other knew of it. Yeah, but what is Lightbringer? Where did it come from? Like they had it. Is it? Yes, sister knew of Lightbringer. She also knew that the pollen dream was ability to temporarily neutralize the powers of the blade. But the pollen life through, mother left it in her will for her such circumstances. That makes sense. When we needed the power, we were simply told to never draw the mighty blade. But when the Beastmen forces made their way to our castle, I mean, yeah, what were you gonna do? Like, you had to protect your people, and they're like, if this is the only way we can protect them, then I'll use the sword. Attempt to escape to Sandoria. But being young and proud, I could not stand to watch as my country was engulfed in the flames of war. I seized Lightbringer from my father and headed back to the castle. Never even made it to face gates the Gork surrounded me as when I drew Lightbringer from its sheath. And the moment I did, I was engulfed in burning life. I was almighty as if I was a god. How long I stood there do I not remember. When I came to, I found I was lying on the beach. Lightbringer was nowhere to be found. The explosion devastated Tasmania, sending it deep underwater. They thought it was by an orc weapon, but there was no evidence, and no one would ever know that it was you who did it. Well, that is quite a big plot point now, isn't it? Like, that's as big as the Shadowlord, I'd say. What destroyed Tasmania. Lost. The talking place had caused me to lose my memory, and for years after that day, I believed the tales. But one day, like a flash of light, the memory of what I had done came back to me. Yeah, memory plot point. Yeah, memory. I mean, yeah, you killed so many to try and save so many. That's a bit fucked, I will say. Truly unbelievable. I see. So Sandori planned to lure the Beastman forces to Tasmania. But why were you able to survive the explosion? I guess because you were the epicenter, right? So you might have never woken up from that state if you didn't have that dream rose. Maybe the Lightbringer's not meant for us. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, let me do all the hard work. Yeah, I'll go to King Ranpere's tomb and I'll just put it back there. Why not? I'll just do everything around here. It made more sense in Bastot because we had the musketeers to help us out, but everyone just keeps piling the stuff on us, a random adventurer. These assholes, I hate them. At least everyone's here.
Oh, it's another old man. Who is this? It cannot be. It's the same character model. It is I, Ranpere. Please see my noble family gather here before me.
Oh no, his hair is different. May you bless Blade of your protection.
Lightbringer.
Blade has the ability to evolve power from a surrounding environment and transform into a force more powerful than any other. However, I know that in the wrong hands, Lightbringer could bring great harm to Vana'diel. That's why I called upon the Magicite to guard and protect it. This blade may be the key that unlocks the mystery of the origin of all beings upon Vana'diel. Fortunately, its power has caused too much anguish. Pray that it never falls into the hands of those who would abuse its power. You really should have voted on it in like big text, don't open the sword, or even try and destroy it. I don't know if you can destroy it, to be fair, but like, you should have, like, I don't know, tried a little better. The calamity caused by Lightbringer has made you realize this, and there might still be hope. Why didn't you appear earlier when we first came here? The ephemeral flames that light Sandori must not be allowed to vanish from the kingdom. May these words remain of you always. Also, wasn't Sandori like evil at one point? Didn't like the other nations have to destroy them? I don't really have any like care for them because of that plot point. Like, we know that they were evil at one point. It might even been during Ranpere's reign. But the company has been quenched.
But you guys are the evil ones.
Kavani, you have my gratitude for saving my life in the Korba arena. Did I? I don't know. Maybe I did. Hey, once again, require services. I told them, may the goddess shine upon glory on your travels. Okay, we've got 7 minutes left. I've heard my brother of your bravery and you men. Your success never seems amazing. There's much I can learn from you. Oh, that's the entire cutscene of him. Oh no, here we go. Gavana, I see you have the same as doubts as I. About? I would like to see the Pascal in private. Your Highness, I would have accomplished... Wait, why did we just get left outside? He just walked in and just said hello and then he left immediately. I've been given strict orders to not allow anyone near His Holiness Vatican of a temple night. I understand your orders, it was I who gave them. Now step aside, I will take all responsibility for any actions taken by the Pask. Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Highness. You're crazy. You're crazy old man. Your Holiness?
Prince Poosh.
That's not his name! Why did I call him Prince Poosh? New name unlocked. Prince Persia. I ask you one question. Why did you have my brother draw Lightbringer and open the gates of paradise?
Gates of paradise. When the war came to a close and I saw with my own eyes what was left of Tasmania, I was convinced that the only way to save the world was by finding and opening those gates.
But it was just destruction. What exactly are the gates of paradise?
I searched hundreds of works of literature, and the true meaning of the gates of paradise remained a mystery. I was about to abandon my search when one day the Archduke of Jarno's younger brother visited me in this cathedral. They told me that Lightbringer was the key to opening the gates. But to know they would cause such suffering. Now I have finally realized that it is not the lie in the fantasy world, but in our hearts. Perhaps it is time that I unlock the gates in mine.
Paradise lies within our hearts. Our hearts have committed me amnesty. I'm going to stay forth until the day I come before the goddess of the ocean. I will consume my prayers and bring in hope to all those of Vana'diel. I will believe your words, but from the day forth I wish to take my own path to paradise. Pray that both our dreams be fulfilled. Oh, Concordoll, I've been waiting for your arrival. His Highness is about to give an address. Please take your position. But who's going to become the new king? I mean, neither of them are good. I would say Clady's probably the best bet. I know that your body is still ache from my recent encounter with the orcs. Indefinitely? I sensed an air from the outside of their Orgyle family. Well, there you go. Smart. I was like Kavana devs. We're gonna make Kavana the new heir of the Sandorian kingdom. The arrogance of the Elven have been held back this country for much too long. We shall recognize our fellow races and join hands with them. It's good I'm not an Elven, then, isn't it? I was aware of the hardships you have faced. However, we must realize that without your undying loyalty, we never have been able to realize our erring ways. While simple items, I hope you accept the Sandorian flag of my blessing. You know, you could have started with this instead of just like fucking like keeping me in a pit of just being insulted all the time. No! It took me like a month to reach this point, but you couldn't like, I don't know, get your head out of your own ass until that point? Willing to risk their lives for the good of the kingdom. Now it is time for citizens of Sandora to do their part. We're almost at the end. As I stated, you may have been more so than I to rule our kingdom. The situation of Rochfogne, Lightbringer and orcs has taught me much of what I lack as a leader. I would have surely perished in the Northlands if it wasn't for you. You're always welcome. Did we just have this cutscene literally 2 seconds ago? Okay, having this cutscene again. Okay, right, good. And now we're going to see Persia again. I applaud you on your completion as well because he's weighing you. However, your completion has been doing, and I can sense that your love for Sandoria is great. And our ears and thoughts of others only thinking that we are correct. Yeah, exactly. Just why did it take you so long to realise that? It's a bit silly, in my opinion. Rochfogne, where have you gone, Rochfogne? Sandoria needs you. He's probably left. He doesn't like Sandoria. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be here either. The fact that it took like almost the kingdom getting destroyed for them to realise maybe we should start being nicer to other races. Where could he have gone? His wounds are still fresh. He requires more rest. Like doing a rhyme. Okay, we're just gonna have her looking around for the next minute, I guess. Children. No. I mean, this camera panning is kind of cool. Where are we going? Oh, if only you looked the other way, you might have found them. Lute, my sister, if you could only be here today, how proud you would be of your children. May you rest in peace knowing that. I must be on our way. I have no right to remain here in your kingdom. Is that Lion? No, that's us. Ah, Kavana. I was just leaving Cassandra, but this is not the end of my travels, no. It's the beginning. Same is true for you, is it not? I'm glad this doesn't end like Bastok with a letter. I'm glad it's a different sort of ending. I pray then that when the day comes, Sandora will have regained the luster that it once had. No, I don't. I think it should lose that luster. I think that luster is the issue here. It needs to be down to earth, just like Bastok is to a certain extent. One day in the future, historians look back on this moment as the end of the chapter in Sandorian history. Chapter filled with blood, deceit, and chaos. However, those historians never know what the tales they describe would never have transpired were not for the deeds of one brave adventurer. It is often said that the greatest heroes are the ones who remain unknown. But who knows what the future holds for Kavana? Perhaps the pages of the next chapter will grace of her name. But that is another story. And that... Oh, we're not done. What can be said is this. Even if one day Vana'diel were to vanish from the universe as we know it. Okay? Even if one day Vana'diel were... the trials you endured in Sandoria, the pain, the tears, and the laughter. There's no reason will remain in your heart and never fade. Well, if I disappear in this hypothetical, I won't exist. So I won't have a heart anymore. Rochfogne. What? Until the end. The end of time. And that's it. That's the Sandoria questline. Well, I mean, that's it. We're done. In terms of Sandoria, we got through all the cutscenes, and we finally got to the end. So, to give a kind of ranking or comparison to the Bastok, I think I enjoyed the Bastok storyline a little bit more, in fact, a lot more. I think the characters were a lot more engaging, and the story involving the Galka was far more interesting in terms of history. But there's still some merits to this storyline. I like the Lightbringer, and I like how we get kind of an answer to what happened in Tasnavia now that I know what that place is. I just think that the handling of Sandoria could have worked a little bit better if we saw a little bit more of the morally grey angle. People were just rude to other races constantly, and it felt like a pretty awful place to live. And then out of nowhere, the king's just like, actually, I'm going to stop being an asshole and just be a cool guy now. Like, he mentioned at the end of his questline that he was going to start treating Kavana with the respect that she deserves. But he didn't do that at all at the beginning. Just suddenly out of nowhere, now this whole Lightbringer thing happened, he's like, oh no, maybe I should be nicer to people. No! It has no correlation to have a weapon of ultimate power and then have it just blow up in your face. I mean, I guess it's a kind of a metaphor for them seeing themselves as all-powerful. First, they can use an all-powerful sword to lay their claim in Vana'diel, but they can't do that because the sword will be too powerful and might wipe them out, just like with Tasnavia. But that's a very different circumstance. Tasnavia was wiped out because they were going to get wiped out anyway, and Rochfogne wanted to maybe save his people, but he couldn't do that, unfortunately. I think Rochfogne's storyline is kind of interesting, and again, the whole idea of the Lightbringer is a fascinating idea, that the sort of ultimate power that should never be used, basically. But that's it. I don't think I have anything else really to say when it comes to Sandoria. Characters were alright. I didn't like Treon at all. I felt like he was very hypocritical, and when he was like, I'm going to help out, we do all the work. Like, this is the most egregious example of us doing all the work, I think, out of the quest line so far. They have an entire Knights Brigade, they have the Royal Knights, and they have the other Knights as well, and yet they use us, a commoner in their books. And we're not Elven, so why would they... These people have already been shown that they don't like us, so I don't really understand that connection to a certain extent. But, yeah. Strange. Strange. I'm going to say that's it for today, in terms of Voyage Through Vana'diel. We're going to do one more Treasure Casket, don't worry. But just to wrap things up, yeah, we finished Sandoria. Next time we're probably going to do an entire class quest episode, and then we'll do Windurst after that. And then I don't know if we'll go into next expansion, we'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed, and we're going to go do one more thing before we end today. And that one more thing is me getting Sublime up. Cheating can number of attempts to 4. Let's see if I can do this in 4 attempts. Oh, the music's good right now. I bet I can. I'm going to absolutely thrash it. Get ready, chat. You ready? 30. Okay. Too low. 70. Too high. 50. Too high. Okay, it's between 30 and 50. I'm going to go 35. Oh! Wait, didn't this happen before? We had 69 and we got 70. And it was 70. And we had 35 and that was 36. Oh! I mean, that's fine because we end on the number of attempts we're going to have next time. At the beginning of the next episode. Because we always begin on 5 attempts. Right. As I mentioned before, there isn't another soul harvest. We've already done 6 points of karma. So, yeah, looks like we're going to be rolling the punishment wheel. I'm very happy about this development. One more punishment today, I guess. One more punishment for Flower. I open. Punishment wheel. Now remember, I have a free V-spin. If I land on something I don't like, I can just V-spin it. So let's see what we get. Let's spin the punishment wheel! Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Now here's the thing. The next thing will be doubled. So the way double works is all karma will be doubled for the next round. That does not work in the reverse. If I get a reward, that is minus 1 karma. I'm going to keep that because I'd rather get that than something that can get me 1 karma right now. This might bite me in the foot at the beginning of the next episode, but we'll see. I'm gonna hold on that. Remember, I've got double karma, and next time we'll deal with that on the first part of the stream. God damn it. But that's it. That's it for today. I guess we're gonna go raid.